book another player who has consistently shown up throughout the entire tour. And I love to tell people the story of Joecrush because he came up during this pandemic time and then we had to go online. But before we get there, we got a chance to talk to Atif about how he felt about this Tekken World Tour performance. Let's take a listen.
इस साल में जो काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो टूर्नामेंट खेल चुका हूँ मैं पाकिस्तान में और आउट ऑफ कंट्री में खेल चुका हूँ, तो मेरी काफ़ी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस रही है और मुझे पॉइंट काफ़ी ज़रूरत थे और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं अब यूएसए में और इंशाल्लाह टूर्नामेंट देखेंगे, परसों होगा टूर्नामेंट, तो देखते हैं क्या होगा.
Love that from him as well, man. And again, he's someone who kind of qualified in by the skin of his teeth.
Yes.
You know, made it in by the end. It was Tiger Uppercut, the literally last Tekken World Tour event, the Master event. Made it in, got in through there. And again, taking a look. We're going to take a look at his player card in a second. But that is the guy to really, you know, watch out for. You see there, the guy from Pakistan. Stop playing Tekken 6. Which player influenced you the most? Arsenal.
I just talked about that, actually. That's crazy. Go ahead.
That's nice. And his best memory Tekken 7, winning Tekken World Tour 2022. That's nice, man. You know, favorite snack, Dairy Milk Chocolate.
Okay.
You know? I didn't know that, but I'm learning new things today. And best result is obviously Tiger Uppercut, the tournament that helped him basically get to this point.
That's crazy. I like how you say about the skin of his teeth, because you have to remember, he had to qualify at the very last second while all these other killers in the bracket that you're about to see and around this group play was already out there. Some already qualified, some right there on the verge of qualifying. But that's a testament to how hard the tour has been this last year. You saw a lot of the players. I saw Joey Fury talk about the fact that he was like, man, this has been the hardest Tekken World Tournament ever, right? Yeah. And I mean, same goes for you. You was a player. You was out here competing in these things. You was right there at a point in time,
I mean, literally I was, because I was actually reminiscing with Jeondding, because last year the group was Jeondding, Atif, and me. So and that was top 1 and top 2 that ended up. But I hear the crowd making some noise because we just saw Mr. Joe. Look at the beat. Like, he's got the beads, he's got a badge on and everything. Like, shouts him, man. Start playing in 2015. His best memory Tekken 7 is getting top 8 for my team at Gaming. I love that. It's a little team memory.
Yes, yes.
You know. And his favorite is Orange Crush Soda. Is that where that must be where the crush comes from?
Yeah,
surely.
I mean, that's where the crush comes from. And he's the original Joecrush, so he's the original Orange Crush Soda. So that's crazy.
That's where the name comes from. That's crazy, man. But shout outs to him, man. An amazing performance yesterday. Because of that, he is here now. He is the LCQ winner. But that also meant he had no choice in where he went in terms of the group. And this was the group that, I mean, talking to a lot of the players, everyone's saying, listen, I don't want to be in an artist pool. I don't want to play Atif. I don't want to be an artist group. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't. So, and you even saw that the way the groups were stacking up.
Yeah.
There was one player, though, who immediately went to Atif. He knew that's the guy they wanted. That was Lowhigh. But everyone else sort of stayed away. You could see them just start to feel up and up and up. And it looks like this is the classic Jack counter pick that Atif goes for. It's the Leo, because, again, this is known as one of Jack's worst matchups. And the way we see Atif play against the Jack is...
So, and also, just before we even got here, there was a blind pick suggestion. So, obviously, Atif had an idea going into this, and let's see how this dealt with. You were talking about the group selection. The thing about Joecrush is that he will take the hardest challenge in front of him. He will literally, look, on the online tournaments, look, if you beat him, yo, I will fly to your house right now. First to 10 for $100. That's the kind of player Joecrush is. That's probably why he has the medal to make it out of a tournament like the LCQ and to be here fighting last year's champion.
I mean, past 2-3 days, this guy's tournament performance have been amazing. Only person to fully take him out has been me over the past few days. But again, he's in a pool of shots right now.
Oh, wow. Ducks on the wall, full combo conversion. It would have been there if he would have still lived. But, man, Magic 4-4-3 to get the tailspin. Going to go to the wall.
Joecrush done for the hard read. Wanted it down forward to that. Believed in something, but did not work out. Big win for the QC point. Oh! Okay. Again, that right there is a big reason this matchup is trouble. Back 1-4 for Leo. Jack cannot step it. Has to hold the mix-up. Nice punish there on the hog kick.
Green wall splat. Big damage right here. Joe.
All right, going under both times. Forward 2. Stop it. Goes for the crouch. So has a read. Didn't work out. Forward 4-2. Raise drive.
Nice block on the low. This should be the round. And Joecrush fighting tooth and nail right now. Like I said before, Joecrush is the guy who's going to take his challenge head on.
Yeah. Oh, forward 2. Nice. And it's because Atif delayed it. He had the time. Realized, okay, I've got time. Forward 2. Joecrush going blow for blow right now.
Had a block right there. Didn't get the punish, but still keeps the momentum. The power crush finds his mark. Atif in trouble. Joecrush cruising.
Back 1-4. We're going to see that a lot from Atif. Big trade. Atif gets nothing for it, though. Big stomp. Nice break on the throw. That was necessary.
Oh, gets the blue stuff. Back tech right there, so he stands right up. Dodges it. Doesn't get the punish. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Relax. Planting seeds afterwards. Joecrush with the lead in the set versus last year's champion and a major contender to take this entire tournament.
I mean, again, I was speaking to Joe. He said, listen, I know I don't get to pick where I go, but I'll take on anyone. And we're seeing why this confidence we've had from him the past few days, it's got him this far.
Oh, low parry, but it's Atif though.
Yeah, it's a previous technical tour champion.
4-2. Tries to go for the angles, not going to work out.
Oh no, more walls. More walls.
Oh, I thought the balcony was going to break. Joe still has a chance here. He has to make a count, though. He is in rage.
Okay.
Wait, small interrupt right there. Looking for something big. The Wild Rising one. Atif actually tightening up on the defense. You saw the backdash right there.
Just slowing the game down a bit. I think they're playing right now at a pace that Joe wants to play at. And what we've seen from the past few days, you do not want to play how Joe wants to play.
Nah, you don't want to do that. Low parry.
Very nice. Not clean ball splat, though.
Okay, nice.
Break.
He loves to use that throw just to switch sides. Oh, nice. While standing forward, stops the approach. Didn't get the punish.
Yeah, no punishment down 4-2. Back 1-4. Stop. Nice read there from Joe. 4-4-2. No punish.
Oh, good break once again.
Back 1-4 again.
Another one. Once again, he loves using it just to switch sides. It's a great tactic.
Just to swap the sides. Nice break on the wild turning one. The punish.
And you can tell he keeps looking for Atif to duck because he got him to duck a couple of times. It's only a jab. Oh my God, Joecrush! Bob, you might be dead. No, you're still alive.
One more hit. Joecrush going for a mix. And the down 4 from Atif.
Oh my God. Dude, look at Atif, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's getting sweaty.
See, here's the thing. This is exactly, I think, what it was like last year as well. I mean, Atif he went undefeated out of his group all the way to grand finals, but every game was close.
Yeah.
And it shows that clutch factor because, again, that rage out there, in that situation, it looked like it was over, but the presence of mind, I'm going to stay awake, I'm going to stay aware, run in, stays patient, downfall.
And think about it like this. Just imagine if it was a little bit less on that bar. That's game. That would have been game over instantly. But regardless, Atif holding himself together. Now you got Joey Fury on the stage with him. Now I'm going to tell you something. At Gamers 8, I remember being around Joe, Anakin, and Joecrush, right? And when I tell you, it was probably one of the craziest feelings ever because we don't get Tekken team tournaments like that. And to see all the teams click up, to see you up there, bro, like, you can speak to that more than anybody, how it felt to be up on that stage and have the camaraderie. But even more so, that powered Joe up, like you said before. And he really has been strong ever since that Gamers 8 showing. He has not come back down to earth yet. He's been playing out of his mind, out of the stratosphere.
I mean, again, it shows the level of consistency as well, you know, because going from then to now, you know, all the Gamers 8 boys from America, they are all here, they all made it, they all qualified. And now Joey Fury, give me some time to talk to Joecrush. And again, it's what I like to see. And sometimes it's not even anything too crazy.
It's
like,
really not.
I know the Germans are very big on coaching each other, you know, HK, Sefi, and Tetsu for the most part. And again, sometimes it's something simple like, listen, just calm down, play your game, you know, you're doing, you know, there's never anything too in-depth.
Okay.
You know, and again, because sometimes if you're given specific instructions, listen, when he does it down.
You go on there with a book and you're like, all right, page 1, you want to make sure that he...
And then again, it just ends up, you might just tunnel vision on that. And then you're looking for that and you forget to play the rest of the game. So again, I like that.
Okay. Yo, New Orleans, if you guys would like Joecrush to take the set, make some noise! Not to be slept on, though. Woo. Yo, not to be slept on, though. If you want last year's TWT champion to take it, make some noise out there in New Orleans. It's a few of them. It's a few of them. You gotta give them space, okay? You gotta let them rock.
I think I heard someone boo.
Wow. Now that's just disrespectful.
The only time I heard audible boos today was the Kunimitsu mirror.
All right, here we go. Now this is a stage that Joe can really do some damage on. But once again, this matchup definitely not favorable.
It's trouble. But again, we saw Joecrush beat Ayo Richie yesterday, so he knows exactly what to do for the character matchup. But this player is a different breed.
Little 2-1 there, gets the down 4-2. This is another lead that he can take advantage of, especially if he takes the floor break.
Yeah.
Gets a little carry to the wall.
Yes, he does. One more mix could take it. Big spring kick, though.
Nice!
The jackhammer punish as well, that's a statement.
Yeah, crouch cancel punish. Yeah. 4-2. Oh, that was great.
Nice punish in the down 4-2, though. Back 1-4 again. It's all you need to do in this matchup.
Oh, wow. Tries to get something. Didn't believe in the hit afterward, though. Trying to go for the 2-throw. Oh,
down
no.
2. Gets a counter and the low parry as well.
Yeah.
Nice duck there from Atif. He's on point right now. He's feeling it.
And it's not working out right now. You can tell he's trying to use that throw to get for the position change,
Yeah.
but it's really on Atif's radar now, and he's taking advantage of it.
He's being a bit too obvious with it now, I think.
Yeah.
Every time his back tool, he's done the throw to swap sides. Nice whiff punish there from Atif. Back on full.
Yeah, that back one. But that has actually been the tail of this entire match.
Joecrush in the corner right now. Now big jackhammer. Forward one.
Oof. And he's really trying to force this duck, but Atif is not taking the bait. Gets the wall bounce. This should be the round. Didn't have a combo for it. Ducking on the wall. Joe has a chance. And it goes out the window.
Bit too much there from Joecrush. And now Atif 1 round away from taking the first game. And again, we've seen how important 2-0 is.
It is very important in group play. A lot of people don't understand. When you're in this round robin scenario, every round is going to count. And you need to be in that top placement of the 2 if you're going to make it out.
Yeah.
In a bracket like this, there's no promises.
I mean, again, when you still have, you know, Jeondding and Lowhigh. Book.
Yeah.
All right, 2-1. Oh, no, the counter hit. And again, this might Joecrush should have capitalized more on that punish.
Oh, yeah.
This could be it.
Oh, my gosh. The
Break
floor
the floor.
break on top of it.
No, he dropped it. Joecrush has a lifeline, but it's not enough. And Atif, you see again the emotion, the passion.
Yes.
Again, these wins mean a lot.
And it was 2-0. It was 2-0. But that was a very close 2-0.
Yeah.
I know a lot of players out there, they'll be like,
You know,
man, it was a close 2-0.
I lost 2-0, but it was close, man. You know, but again, I mean, that was close. And there, you know, I think Joecrush had a big whiff. I think he did 2-1. If he launched there, had the combo, that would have been the round. But unfortunately, just didn't fully capitalize on it. And again, that's something to chew on. You know, again, you got to go back. You need to reset because you have way more games to play.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a hard draw, but it is the first game. It's your first match. The thing is that round robin play means you got to worry about how other people play and your own results. And those rounds are going to count. We already got the first update. You see Atif right there, 2-0 over Joecrush. That's going to give him 2 points on the board. But unfortunately, as you can see, -2 down there. You want your numbers to be as positive as possible here. But like you said, we still got Book, we still got Lowhigh, and Jeondding all in Group C.
I mean, this is the group of death, I think. I mean, you've got last year's #1 and #2, Jeondding and Atif, in the same group again. And then Lowhigh, the guy who's returned from the punished Lowhigh. He's returned from the shadows and see what he's here to give to the table, man.
But I really like talking about the fact that Lowhigh is that guy who's like, yo, I'll fight anybody too. And he's sharp enough to do so.
Yeah, but again, what a Book stepping up. We actually asked him how he prepared for the Tekken World Tour Finals.
So every time I'm streaming, there's one guy like my viewer. He's like the newbie. I know that, but when he asks me for playing, I feel like he wants to play with me. Like he wants to become better player. So I play with him, and then I give him like some feedback.
Yeah, I like that as well from Book. You know, to him, it's like he gets better by helping other people get better as well. And I think teaching really helps as well, because you need to know a lot, and you can learn as you teach. You know, because people ask questions, and if you don't have the answer, you got to find out the answer, so then you can help teach people.
You know, one of the things that I really appreciate about Book is like I've seen him like all over the world ever since Tekken 7, but like he really is a pillar on the side of his community where a lot of players look up to him as well. Book has been one of the most traveling and one of the most successful Tekken 7 players out there, and one of the most consistent too. A lot of people forget that because they don't see him every time get the #1, but it ain't many people out there that's been more consistent than Book throughout the entire Tekken 7 lifespan. So it's good to see that he's out here and that he made it to the finals, especially considering this is the last one.
This is the last one. He missed out on last year, but he's done it before. He's doing it again. And again, he's someone who, you know, I think he gets overlooked a lot.
I think so too. I agree with you on that. He's a ridiculously good player at multiple levels on top of that. And I was literally just talking about the fact that first Evo Japan where we saw Arslan, if you look at that top 8, a lot of those people are in these finals today. I mean, Book is there. I think Lowhigh was there as well. Arslan was there.
Actually, again, also looking at this group, there are 2 Evo champions. You got Evo Japan champion Book, and then Evo was at 2018 champion in Lowhigh. So yeah, this is Evo. There's Evo champions in here. There's a Tekken World Tour champion in here. There's Jeondding's when you're CEO.
Yeah, bro. Jeondding has been the last 2 years for Jeondding has been crazy too. He was another one of those players where people were like, man, Jeondding is so good. When is he going to get that W? He got CEO under his belt, and
He has a
my
rev-
man
he
took
has a-
off.
he has a
And
rev
Rev-
gauge run.
Bro, he was playing. Like I said, the last 2 years, Jeondding has been amazing. Also, another player who was traveling quite a bit to get those points. So once again, it's very, very standard to see him playing at his level, and now that he's made it this far. But let's take a look at Book's player card so we can talk about some of his accomplishments. Obviously, originally from Thailand, started playing in Tekken 6, and which player influenced you the most? I don't know if he's talking about a Book or himself. Best memory of Tekken 7, playing between 2018 and 2020. Like I said, that was an amazing time.
Yeah.
Favorite snack? Chocolate brownie. And then, of course, best results in TWT 2023 was third at Combo Breaker.
I mean, again, he played so amazing that tournament as well. I remember his set versus Daniel Mado. He had to make an amazing comeback with like 3 different low parries, and, you know, he was literally 1 pixel, but, you know, he's someone who's clutch factor. And again, he was 19th. Pino is literally 10 points behind him. That is what separated him being in the LCQ or not. But he's made it here. He's qualified for the finals. And again, you know, I can't remember who it was earlier. It was Rangchu said which player infused the most. Rangchu, it said only me.
Yeah.
So for Book, it said which player is Book. You love to see it as well.
Yeah.
And again, from the scene, you know, Book comes from. He is, like you said, you mentioned a pillar there. He is known as like the guy over there in Thailand. But his opponent is someone like punished Lowhigh.
Yo. Look, first off, from South Korea, hailing, of course, started playing in Tekken 6 BR. He wants you to know it was Bloodline Rebellion that put him in the game. Which player influenced you the most? Arslan Ash. That's a good one right there.
You know what? I feel like it's more a case of like lighting that fire, I think.
Yeah.
Because again, a lot of the Koreans, once Pakistan got into the scene, I think there was a lot of, okay, like we're still #1 though, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know, Arsen's doing more. You have Khan, Atif coming out, Dawood, you know, last year doing a lot of things. And okay, they said, okay, we need to get together, we need to do well. Because again, watching the previous pool, whenever Arsen was playing, there was sort of like a low feeling.
No, it really
in the back,
was.
because almost all the Koreans were upstanding and just watching that game and really paying attention. So again, he is someone, he might have influenced you, but I think influenced him for violence.
No, for real. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, the thing is that Lowhigh is one of the few people I feel like out there that is in strong contention, who has like the chops to be one of the people that can take this tournament, if you ask me. The fact that he is back on the scene, and he barely got in here as well to make it to the TWT finals. But Book, try to stop that short right now, get the lead in the set, get the lead in the group so he can make it out.
And then speaking of Lowhigh as well, shouts to Pun Life real quick, because going back to his ELO rankings, Lowhigh is actually #4, which again, he wasn't competing the entire year last year. You know, he did Evo Japan, a few others here and there, Tiger Uppercut. That's impressive. And we see immediately, it's the Bryan. And speaking to other players, Joecrush especially, he said, because we saw Lowhigh go straight for Atif, I have a feeling the Bryan is the character he wants for the Akuma.
I'm telling you right now, if you see, I feel like that's one of his main goals. I feel like Lowhigh is really trying to make the point known. I think it's that pride of coming from a scene that has typically been the strongest. I think he's putting it on his back.
Go back to 2019 when he had to play. He played a Wise Honey. He'd lost him before. He beat him in that set with that amazing Ranger heard around the world.
Oh my gosh, probably one of the most hypest moments in like fighting games.
Yeah, gonna say as well, really happy the Book's gone straight for the Jin as well. He's had a bit of a character crisis over Tekken 7. So
big counter hit, 3+4 gonna go to the wall.
Didn't get the high wall sweat though, fainting the taunt.
Okay, wall.
Punish.
Realignment, back 3. He can break the wall and play properly. 1, 2, 4. Actually goes tail spins off the wall. Down one's block.
Big whiff, but again, 4-3. It was so close. Gets the count hit that time. Lowhigh is going to draw first blood.
And one of the things I really do like about Lowhigh's play, he plays a character like Bryan and Steve at the highest level. A lot of people have moved away from him just because at the highest level, these characters become a lot harder to make and stay at that top part.
Yeah, I think Bryan is a very, very, very good character. By the tournament level, you have to be so consistent with him. Like, he is a very hard character to play at this level. 1-2-1, 3+4 catching, trying to go to the left. Nice duck.
Nice, and the launcher.
Should go to the wall. No, just shy.
Tries to use the back 2-1, get that high flow. Oh, nice, 2-4. Tried to swing a little too early. Oh,
nice.
Side step on the back 1. Okay. And I'm glad you talked about the character crisis, because I felt like it was like later on in the TWT like travel, especially in Tekken 7, Book really did. It's kind of like he lost faith in the Jin. And I'm like, and I literally would tell him, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm a fan of the Jin. I like what you do with the Jin. So I'm glad that he's back at this Jin, like you said before.
And starting off so well as well.
Great movement, trying to keep this wall. Hatchet, trying to get something started.
That 3+4 putting in so much work right now. When you see Book moving to the right a bit more, again, that's when that hatchet starts to clap you. There it is.
1-2-1 again. Catch is peeking right there. Uses the blue stuff.
Down back 4 as well. Down 4, low pokes. There's
Back
the mid, back 4. Oh, another one.
No, I felt like if he would have did the back 2-1 instantly, it would have hit. But those caddy corner walls, especially on a stage like this, they really do throw off.
He wasn't sure if he was getting the wall or not, so a bit unfortunate for Book. That could have been his round, but he needs to put that behind him. Play what's in front of him. In that 3+4, we're seeing a lot of it from Lowhigh. He really wants that counter hit.
Trying to catch some of the movement coming from Book. I like the selection of moves he's going through there. The back 2-1s, the mids, the 4-4-2s. Just, you know, kind of using down 1 as well to try to get like the wall bounce when he has a position. Side switch after the throw break though. 4-4-3, not gonna find his mark. Lots of respect being played right here.
Yeah. Orbital, nice.
Defense looking solid on both sides.
Definitely, yeah, but Book in the corner now.
Oh, too far.
Okay, but that 2-4 is a bit active, so Book catches a bit of life, but 15 seconds left to go, and there's the LLRK.
Do you use the Rage Art? You use the Rage Art. Does this give you the lead though?
I don't know, but it stops the time. It gives Book time to think. Is it going to get the wall as well?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it keeps him close.
Life lead still in favor of Lowhigh. The fisherman on the wall, he loves to do that. He loves to get his back to the wall fisherman combo, and he definitely can do it. Once again, Lowhigh.
Here's the thing, I'm not a big fan of those last 2 decisions. You know, spending the rage that was a bit early, then another Hellsweep resort. And again, I think with Lowhigh's back to the wall, I don't think he'd have a good enough combo to kill in that situation. I think it was an unnecessary risk. But, you know, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Book, though, in general. You mentioned his move selection, the forward 4-2.
Yes.
I like that back 4 at the wall where he got the wall splat as well, you know. It was just 2 small blips that cost it. And again, go back to the previous round, the wall combo. You know, the back 2-1, like you said, if he did it instantly, maybe he gets it, and then he kills from there. So, again, this game comes down to the finest of margins.
But if you look at like how they were just playing, right, it was a good 5-10 seconds there where it was nothing but blocks, and they were moving in full 360 degrees, and still the defense was airtight on both sides.
So Book, I like he didn't think about character select as well. Sticking with the Jin, like to see
I respect it. I respect it so much.
Now at the Cave of Enlightenment. Jamasuna.
Drag it. My man dragged it all the way there. Here we go. Bryan once again. Jin looking good for Book.
Yep.
And he's even playing confident too, you can tell. Dash up, down 4-1, just 2-1 in general. Takes the momentum back with a down 4-1 of his own. Lowhigh. Trying to push him to this wall.
Lowhigh trying to work on this life lead. Electric. We don't see much of that from Book.
Wow. My man sidestepped the 1-3-3 and literally just hit him for it. That's crazy. You never even see people use that move. Why did that hit?
Do not question it. Book looking good again. That back 4. Book draws first blood in the second game.
Using that back 4 on the wall. Gets the wall splat. We saw it earlier. Gets a combo electric from Book. And he's on the wall again.
One of the high wall splat does not get it, but it's okay. Down for 1. Looking for some Gatling punches. Nice.
Oh, nice. Standing 4 gets the counter hit. Didn't get the electric, but the 4-2 saves the combo.
Running 3 for some plus frames. Back 2-1, keeping it simple. You do not want to overextend now, but you don't want to stop playing the game. Back 2-1. Down 4 Book. 2 rounds to the good in this second game.
And he dashed up and did that down 4 just in case it was a slight sidestep. Made sure he's in line.
Back 2-1. We're seeing a lot of that from Book, keeping it very safe. Forward 4, looking for a counter hit. Again, Book's done up with a life lead. Again, forward 4.
Sidestep, forward 4. Full combo to the wall.
Bang!
Flip him over. 4-4. No duck this time.
I mean, this round's looking all Book right now, but you cannot count Lowhigh out at any moment.
He's got the execution to do some of the craziest comebacks.
Yeah. Oh,
he's got the execution to do some of the craziest comebacks.
Are we going to spend rage as well? Is that dead? No, it's close though, and the down 3. Lowhigh staying alive.
Okay, all right.
And again, you cannot count either of these 2 out, right?
1 down 3. Caught whatever Lowhigh was going to do in retaliation. Keeps the momentum on the side of Book. Little jab to stop the approach, and I feel like it's very counter-punchy of Book. He's using like up 4-2, just 2-1 in some instances, and even jabs to stop the approach. 4-4-4.
Both of them just hitting the ghosts.
Look at the range, though. Life lead.
Forward four
now
again.
in favor of Book.
Yeah. But one big interaction controls the rest of this round. What's it going to be?
I mean, that back four has been good on the wall.
Yeah.
He's definitely trying to force it up. There's that walking 2-1 I was talking about. Back 2-1.
Where he tries to spend 10 seconds left. Nice stop there from Book.
And didn't go for a wild standing. Could have missed it, which is like, you know what? Just wild standing 4. Paying attention to the life bar on top of it. You like to see it.
That's huge for Book as well, because again, you do not want to start this going down 0-2.
Lowhigh looking real composed, though.
I think we might be going to a character select. Yeah. I think he might be thinking about the Steve.
How do you feel about this? You switch from the Bryan to the Steve against Jin?
I mean, Steve versus Jin, traditionally a pretty good matchup. You know, again, Steve against Mishmas. I mean, I always follow what Nee does sometimes, right? And Steve is always his games against Book. Any other Jin player has normally been the Steve, because again, Steve versus Jin, that back one makes it a bit hard to get those electrics off, the LLRKs off, the hell sweeps off. Gets it, and one of Jin's main lows being that down back four. It's a bit slow. Back one's gonna clap you every single time.
Every time.
So I want to see a lot of down four from Book, really. But again, you can get a bit predictable. Then you get low parry. So again, it's nice because Steve's like, it's almost like he's forcing him into a corner.
He really
but
does.
you have to, if you want to do a low in this match, it's got to be down 4 and be ready for it.
All right, let's see what the approach is. A little down 4-1 for Lowhigh to try to get something started. Glad you mentioned that back one. Definitely gonna see a change up in the speed of Book being played. Nice. Zen 3 drops the combo on the wall though.
Yeah, but Book gets the first count hit. Interesting. Nice, stuck on the second hit. The parry though, but the second hit.
Oh, speaking of the second hit, finishing these strings. Book swinging a little too early. Big damage on the wall.
Yeah, very nice.
1 down 3. He is really trying to get Lowhigh to swing.
Down for 2 counter, gets to get the pickup. Yes, he does. Shiro combo. Lowhigh takes the first round of the final game between these two.
Book did get one on the board though, forcing the switch to Steve. There's that down 4. You already talked about it. Down 2 string coming from Lowhigh.
Nice break.
Nice, that stature kick.
Punish that. Nice.
Wow, man. Down back 4 one more time.
Book gliding forward right now. Down 3-3.
Wow, man, once again.
Parry, but again, down 4-2, the recovery. Can't really get much on it, especially because he recovers ducking as well.
He's just inching his way back into this match.
Looking for that back 4 again. Nice duck.
Down 4-1.
Rage for Book. LLR. He can't rage up.
Oh! I don't know what that was that he just tried to do. Maybe electric, but he missed it.
Yeah. Again, the wall just not Book's friend right there.
4-4. Wait a minute. Speaking of the wall, we're going there.
To the wall. Yes, it is. 7-1-3.
Big damage right there. 55% down 1. Great spacing on top of it. If it would have hit, would have got a wall bounce off of it.
Nice
Okay.
break on the throws. Steve in the corner now.
Ooh.
Rocket punch. Nice work there from Lowhigh. Gets away from the wall. Gets away from the situation. Does he get the pick up? Yes, he does.
Lowhigh. To the other wall. Oh
Yes,
my
it is.
gosh.
Oh, man.
My God.
That's
down
damage.
2. Yo.
That's damage.
When I spoke about the ability to instantly switch over and do the most damaging instance to come back in the match, I said Lowhigh has the capability of doing so. You saw it right there with the Steve. And like you said, man, not easy combos to do it all. And he had to wait a long time. We were talking about the threat of back 1. We didn't even see that many because Book was literally playing that well. When he did commit to the up-close game, 4-4, he got the counter hit and great transition. Still a great game played overall by Book. He did get 1 game at least on the board, so that's good for the standings, but still, obviously, you want to do
That's very important. Like, getting that 1 game, going down 0-2, we've seen how important it is. We've seen how important it. Going back to the first pool with Joey Fury, literally 1 game between him and Rangchu, because Rangchu won the 2-0s. He went through, but this is what it looks like so far. Jeondding yet to play. He is number 4 on the leaderboard coming into this. And again, I kind of felt like number 4 was like is one of the worst positions. Yeah. Because you do not decide where you go at all. Yeah. So again, you do avoid the other top 4. That's cool. But like, you know, he's ended up with Atif and Lowhigh, Book, and obviously the LCQ winner, the person who has been one of the most capable tournament performers, because you see what they've done. You know, over the past day. No, that's exactly true. I mean, and also a lot of these guys coming in, looking at the last chance qualifier, and like players like Joecrush, they're coming from an angle of being like, hey,
how am I going to play up to these standards? I feel like he's hot coming into this, but obviously these guys have had a lot of established time to be able to get ready, see who they're going to go up against.
Yep.
So it's still a battle. But I'm glad you brought up Jeondding, man. Jeondding, another player I feel like we might be seeing him here pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, I think he will be stepping up for the next game. And again, you know, Jeondding, someone who is, you know, he finished second last year. We know exactly what he is capable of. And his opponent is going to be Joecrush, the LCQ winner. And if you're wondering how he felt about winning it, we actually asked him. So take a look.
I don't think I've processed it yet. Like, you know, I haven't even thought about every single person I've beat. I've added so many people to my record and list, and just looking at the names at the pool, and I don't know, I don't know if it was like destined to, you know, like I just was winning. Like yesterday we played a practice tournament against Arslan. My first match, hard match was against Arslan, and I, you know, won that. So I was like, wait, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, it feels crazy. Something's in the air, you know.
That was kind of cocky. I think the guy said, I added so many people to my list, man. You know, just a one tournament. I mean,
right?
And again, the favorite here right now. We are in the South. The guys from Texas, we are in the South right now. So shouts to that, man.
And you can hear it, the USA chant from the crowd.
The game's not even started.
Right,
Wait, hold on. Did you see that guy's jacket?
What was it?
Look at the orange jacket.
Oh, I didn't even see it. What is it?
Take a look next time.
All right, bet.
I don't know what I'm about to speak on it. But, yeah, see, the guy from San Antonio, Texas, started playing in 2015. And, again, his Orange Crush, that's where the crush comes from. That's where Joecrush comes from. I learned that today, man. Again, look at the guy with the beads. You know, I love the pose. Always like, listen, I'm that guy.
I'm here.
I am that guy. It's kind of doing like a geese pose.
Yeah, it's actually funny. That's what I think he's actually
that's
doing.
A geese pose.
He does have the geese in the bag, but we've been seeing mostly the Jack 7, so, you know.
There's no reason to pull out that geese, man. The way he's been playing with the Jack, I mean, is amazing. Again, first game against Atif, he could have both games winnable, you know. It's annoying that he went down 0-2 for his sake, but I'm sure he can bounce back from that and just keep going. Again, only two people to beat him in tournament over the past few days has been Atif and me. You know, yeah, I've lost some games, but it's like, come on now.
I mean, we saw him earlier, and he did very well versus Atif. But here we go. Where you from? South Korea, Jeondding. When did he start playing Tekken 6 in 2010? Which player influenced him the most? Misty, huh? That's a good one. That's a throwback right there.
I don't even know what
Best memory, yo, is a throwback Korean player. Best memory of Tekken 7, Rev Major 2022. That's the one he won, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was the big win, big emotional win that he had there. And I think it was him versus Atif in the losers final, right? You know, he's someone who's gone to war with Atif multiple times. His favorite snack is a protein bar. Yes. And taking a look at the guy, I believe it.
My man's been in the gym. Me and him, we go to the gym together when we're in places. It's crazy. It's actually dope. This is one of my gym bros. So I'm glad he's still in the gym, not only in Tekken, but the actual gym as well.
Have you been in the gym in the hotel yet?
No, not yet.
I haven't yet myself.
They said it's a full gym, though. Yeah, I got to check it out before
24 hours as well.
Okay.
But enough about that for a second. You know, should we invite Jeondding?
We should.
Okay.
I have to. He's going to know I'm going to be there anyway.
Yeah, we'll get that going in a bit. But anyway, yeah. Next game, Jeondding versus Joecrush. And again, you know, for Joecrush, I mean, he worked very hard to get him, you know, no shade to the young guy. But the fact that his first two games in Tekken World Tour Finals is Jeondding and Atif. The guys, actually, it's the exact same situation I had last year. my first two games last year were Jeondding and Atif. So I know exactly what he's going for right now.
All right, hold on. Yo, crowd, I got a question. If you guys would like Jeondding to take it, make some noise.
I like how you asked Jeondding first.
You got to ask first, you know. But what about the legendary LCQ winner, Joecrush? If you'd like him to take it, make some noise out there.
I like how you did Jeondding first there.
Look, you got to switch it up sometimes. People be ready, you know. Okay, wait a minute. Big counter hit. You're going to the wall. And he's running the Julia. And this is going to be tough because I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for Joe to move around and stay out of the danger of Julia, you know?
This is a very annoying matchup for Jack. And Jeondding can be very, you know, well-versed in it. Plays against, and him and Anakin are good friends. They play against each other all the time when they travel. So well-versed in this matchup. But Joecrush making him look like a novice right now. But perfect. War drum spacing. Not going to be dead, but huge big boy combo. Great drive
chip damage. Oh, the 1+2 break good. That was so good. Diva! The blue.
For every hit Joecrush does, I can feel the crowd.
Right? It's like a small hum that turns into a roar.
Yeah.
Oof.
Big running one. Going to take this to the wall.
4-4-2-1. Real close to getting that wall splat, too.
Joecrush in the corner right now.
1-1. Not going to do anything. I love the awareness, though. Actually stopping the string to see how Joe's going to react.
Big
Nice.
forward two. Big stop sign. Jack
Counter
hammer.
hit.
Very nice work. Joecrush almost even up the life. He just the first hit, but running one going to do huge damage.
Ah, bow and arrow.
I mean, Jeondding, he's such a huge momentum-based player. If he feels it slipping from him, he does something big to steal it back.
I literally was just about to say, just to stop the momentum, he did that, and it worked out. But here we go, low parry for Joecrush. Back to the wall you go. Gets the splat.
Nice combo as well. Good adjust from
That's
Joecrush.
such a good duck. I see so many people fight Julia and they don't duck there at all. They don't even give the threat of it. So it's just a constant threat where they get to do it all the time. Joecrush says no. Oh my God, we talked about the momentum stoppage. There's Jeondding again with it.
Has Rage as well, spends it, pushes Joecrush to the corner.
Doesn't finish the string.
Down, back one. Very nice Joecrush. 2 rounds to 1 right now. Can he get on the board first? Down forward 2. Big read. Joecrush playing with the momentum himself.
Wall splat. Big damage on top of it right at 50%. Does not duck the second hit of the string. Accidentally to counter hit.
Yeah.
And we might go back to the other wall. Close to it.
Flashing arrow forward 2 again. Joecrush placing those so well. His timing.
Oh,
Next
wow.
level right now.
Perfect spacing right there. Little chip damage on top of it. This is a great position for Jeondding. What are you going to do though?
Guys, finally gets the walls back Joecrush. You can't block forever. You can't block everything.
2 rounds apiece. Joecrush trying to stay alive. Jeondding answering back. 1 round left in his first game. Go down 4-1. We've seen the successful down 4-2s in these last few rounds. 2-1. Be careful. Nice block
block.
on the low.
Jeondding known for taking some risks from time to time. Joecrush was well aware of it.
Oh, gets caught by the last string. Down 4-1. Not going to find his mark.
Oh
And once
my
again,
goodness.
contesting.
Why?
Contesting.
Why? It works. What?
Uh-oh,
Okay.
bow and arrow. Big damage on the wall.
Bow and
Another
arrow
one
again.
blocked. That is launch punishable. Joe knows. Joe takes the first game.
Joecrush first game on the board against
Jeondding.
the guy who finished second last year. Has been to this point multiple times. He's won multiple tournaments, multiple majors.
You know what's crazy is that like, also look at Joe Fury's face. Look at the pure joy of him talking. He's like, man, you are killing it right now.
He's like,
you are
he's
cooking,
like-
my guy.
He's like, Joe, my boy, you are doing it.
Joe, my boy, you're doing it. But
He's
also,
like, you're doing great, man. You're doing great.
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I definitely have a feeling of what he's saying because I remember talking to them at Gamers 8 and like the team fueling that these guys get, it's really good. But also, Jeondding is another player who has definitely been in this situation before. He knows how to like double down and say, you know what, I need to do these things to stop the momentum.
Yep.
But here we go again. Sticks to the Julia, which I think is a great choice, and they're staying on the same stage.
And again, see, I'm thinking as well, you know, for a lot of players, like this is like their sort of last ride with certain characters, you know. For Jeondding, Julia, Eddy, Lucky Chloe.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
when it comes to Tekken 8, I think he's thinking about As We Said.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me before. I was asking him, like, bro, what are you gonna do? He's like, man, As We Said might be the move.
So this
But
might be
right
one
now-
last hurrah with the Julia.
Walls there.
Let me
'Cause I
guess.
don't care about no wall.
Yeah, no sidewall at all there. Rage though for Joecrush, big life.
That is going to hit, and it's going to hurt like hell.
You know, that's a Jeondding Rager. That's a
Very
Jeondding
much
style
so.
Rager. When he's down, needs something to bring back the momentum. That's the type of Rager you see from Jeondding.
Planting seeds right next to the wall.
Do it again if you're bad.
Oh, you said it was a Jeondding Rager.
No,
He said, you
no.
know what? It is a Jeondding
No,
Rager.
I'm mistaken. That was a Jeondding Rager. I was mistaken.
First round game number 2 goes to Jeondding. What a clutch Rager. Right, hold on.
First round to Jeondding. Again, these two keeping this one close as you like it. Back to the wall, Joecrush.
Oh, caught you ducking. Goes for the mid against the wall. Gets a follow-up as well. Power
Punish.
crush block. Nice.
Joecrush, one of the only Jap players you see using 1-1 as a power. We saw Joe Fury doing it today. I think that's because of Joecrush.
Oh,
it.
and the wall too.
And the one.
The blue one. Nice break. Oh,
Nice.
side step 2, rocket kick.
One more hit does it.
Low parry. Uh-oh, wait
Now,
a minute. It's
this-
not going to be enough to
yeah.
kill, but this situation is not looking good.
Especially with Rage, the lows are so scary now. No.
You did.
That was an EU Rager. He did down 4 Rager. That's an EU strat. Shouts to Mr. Adamo. Shouts to Rukang.
I like how the classification is being broken down live.
That was
Alright.
an EU Rager, man.
Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be the launcher. I'm glad Joe didn't blink. Nice duck. Getting a lot more active here from Jeondding. Power crush, wall bounce on top of it.
Can he get to the wall again and break it? I don't think he can, yeah. Still
Big damage.
Yeah. Oh, second hit catching Joecrush. This might be the round. That's why I said might.
Last time he went for the mid on the wall. They actually got the combo. Goes for the highs this time because he tries to interrupt it. Gets the counter hit.
Yeah.
Jeondding paying attention.
You are 2 jabs right now, Joecrush.
Oh,
that's
wow.
That's classic Julius setup. They expect you to jab, do a high. That goes under full launch.
Yeah, that mix on the wall. And that's what I was talking about. A lot of players, when they fight against Julia, they let her do like shotgun spin for free. Not Joecrush.
Yeah.
It's gotten him in trouble a lot of times, though, especially in these situations against the wall. Down 4-2, Joecrush.
Very nice work.
Ain't get the wall. No.
That's broken.
Oh, I forgot.
Side step 1, goes for plus frame, jackhammer.
Oh, 4-2 again.
Nice whip punish from Joecrush. Takes something. Something's better than nothing.
Wow, baits out the power crush, pending, no drop. This should be the round.
See, that's the problem with that power crush. It's very slow. So if they jab or down jab or do something to interrupt, they can then react, duck, and punish you. Exactly what happened there with Jeondding. But again, Joecrush still playing very well. He's still in this game. But Jeondding, the momentum's starting to slowly swing in his favor.
One set of piece, and you can see him making the small adjustments. The wait and see on the power crush right there, like you say, really slow, and really stopping his momentum in the middle of that string where he's like, okay, he's really trying to like stop my momentum early, and they're kind of playing the same game in retrospect. So I think Jeondding actually backing up, pumping the brakes is what gave him that game.
Yeah. You know, good start from both sides, 1-1. You know, Joecrush doing better than his first game, but again, it might come back to bite him. He's at character select right now. Well, maybe it's just time to think Joey's talking to him. I do not think... I mean, Geese is a better matchup on paper, but the way Joecrush plays Jack, it looks like bad matchups do not face him.
Yeah.
You know.
He's raised in the online, bro. This guy is... He's always ready, I feel like, man. I don't feel like there's much he's not prepared for, especially in the sense going into this matchup, knowing how hard it is to actually get the W and sticking with the character. Even got a game off of it.
Yeah.
Joecrush in this group play, Group C. Sticking to the Jack.
Jack 7, Julia Chang. I mean, technically, Jack 7's not in the next game.
I mean, that's true. Actually, that's true.
We've got Jack 8, you know.
Man, I remember when it was like no Jack. Which game had no Jack?
4.
Yeah, man, that was actually crazy.
There's no Jack 4.
All right, here we go. We're going to Sook. Still a lot on the line here. All right, here we go. Oh, we're resetting.
Yeah. It's going to take some time to get back into this game.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
I think Joe hit random stage by accident. So
he's used to playing at home. That happens.
Oh wait.
One,
the crowd really getting hyped for this one, man.
Right.
But yeah, they're just resetting right now. But yeah, Joecrush, Jeondding. You know, I think this is exactly the kind of start that I think you want. For both people, it's not that bad, right? I mean, Joecrush just came down from an 0-2.
Yep.
You know, he just came down from losing to Atif 0-2, and again, it was close. It was final rounds. It was nailed by an action. the crowd already get. I mean, they're prepared. They're getting ready for that last game.
This is the warm-up cheer. They're warming up the cheers right now.
Yeah, but again, for Jeondding as well, I mean, you do want to win that first game, right? You know, that first game is really important. You don't want to go. No one wants to lose their first game.
The momentum. You need that momentum, especially versus a player like Jeondding, man.
Yeah.
He really is kind of like the snowball effect on a lot of the games that he's played. And when it comes to like even these high-stake matches, I feel like a lot of time he never really kind of fumbles. He's like really clutch in these high-pressure situations.
I mean, both of these two, the clutch factor that we've seen from them, and obviously, I mean, you speak of Marjorie Obama's calling him Joe Clutch the entire
that's true. That is true.
Clutch. And I see it. You know, the way he performed over these last few days. There was a warm-up tournament on Thursday that he only played. He lost to his knee.
Yep.
He come into yesterday. You know, AK reset him, but then he took it back off that and he can win a grand finals of something like AK.
Yes.
Against Akuma.
That's crazy. Like I said, but I think he has so much experience in all these different matchups that he puts it to the test. Like I feel like how much he's like kind of grinded the online. Like it's not much he's not too prepared for. I think it's just the level of play that he's going to go up against, right? Yeah. The knees, the Atifs, the stuff like that. So I mean, it's not saying it's impossible because you can see how well he was doing in that first game. I think it's all about that momentum.
Yeah. And again, he is an LCQ winner, but like he does not look out of place at all. You know, if you told me he qualified, he finished 16th, I would have believed you because I don't even know who number 16 was.
There we go. 1-1.
I'm gonna have to apologize to number 16 on.
Right, I was about to say, man, that was rude. Uh-oh. Counter hit, gonna get to the wall.
Gonna break the floor as well. Again, because Joecrush picked this stage, you want to take the floors away from him. And we've seen what Jack, no break on the regular throw.
1-1 just goes for the 2-throw in retaliation. Gets the magic 4, but finishes the string, so no combo.
Didn't believe he'd get the counter hit.
Oh, yo, the fake out spins. Too far.
Yeah, big whip on the down by 2, but doesn't pay for it. Nice block on the bow
forward
and
to
arrow.
the wall.
There's
Jab.
no way. Where did that wall come from?
The cameraman bought it with him. Blue stuff, a little chip damage on top of it, and he ducks on the wall.
That's so unfortunate for Joe because that should have been the round. The combo in the down 4-2 would have killed, but that side wall just appeared out of nowhere.
Once again,
Joe's stage pick coming back to bite him.
standing 2, trying to get a reaction out of Jeondding and the Julia. The windmill.
No punches. A Joecrush classic.
Oh, he went for a different throw this time. Speaking of a different throw, Mad Axis. Oh, down 4-2. And this is what I was talking about, contesting the spin so you can actually get some momentum back.
Doesn't break the floor, though. Wants to use it for something else.
Oh, wanted the bounce. Needs to be careful. Once again, the situation has been not so good because he's been getting a few counter hits, but a lot of the times now you see Jeondding taking the momentum back, and the Mad Axis gets the throw, tries to retaliate with a get up attack, low parry is the answer, and now Joecrush in trouble. Down 2 rounds, he can't lose another one.
Momentum firmly in Jeondding's favor right now.
Oh, goes to the mid.
Is he going to break the floor? Yes, he is. Still 1 more left to go.
Oh, while standing 4. Okay.
Here we go. Nice stop, but wasn't ready for the punish.
Got a jab, but you definitely could have did more.
Yep.
Party crasher.
Live feed again for Jeondding. Joecrush, you're in trouble right now.
Down
Nice.
4-2 after the sidestep. He's, of course, going to break the floor, yeah?
Yes, he is this time. That's the last one gone. Shoulder, very nice. Has the life lead now down 4. Jackhammer looking for something. 2-1. 2-1 again. 2-1 again.
Uh-oh. Oh, spins the blue
Drive.
little chip. Bad situation. Bow and arrow
Is that
dead.
Yes, it is. Jeondding.
Jeondding. Oh, man. Once again, these matches, they're still going tooth and nail. And that was literally like who's going to take their turn first in a lot of these situations. Who's going to try to steal back the turn first, actually, is the better way to put it. And Jeondding, especially after that first game, you saw how he switched up. He's like, you know what? I can't let him continue to play like his game. And then you saw him start to actually add more mixes after the spin. The highs, adding in the mids, and it got a lot of big situations, whether it be combo on the wall or just like kind of taking the wind out of the sails of Joecrush.
I think you go back to the ending of that game. It was just Joecrush was like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. I think he just wanted, he didn't want to take a risk and end the round. He didn't want to take a risk, and I feel like you just had to. I think he wanted, it's like he wanted Jeondding to just walk into it. And then go from there, right? You know, and again, that's something that I've been criticized for in the past by some of my close friends. Like, listen, like you need to do something. You know, just 2-1, 2-1. Like, it's like, okay, like you've got to make something happen to try and close it out. I think a lot of people get the life lead and they kind of just stop playing the game a bit. You know, but Joecrush, I mean, can't take anything away from the way he's performed so far. Again, close. Every single game for him has been close. Do not let that scoreboard deceive you. Every game has been close, and he is still in this. But again, you know, he needs a lot of other players to fumble in certain places.
No, that's what happens in this group play, right? Like, you're in a group obviously full of killers. You said this is the death bracket, right? But you're in a group full of killers. So what ends up happening here, you want everybody else to act that you lost to get too old, right? Or just lose rounds so you have a chance to get back in the running, right? So right now, Joecrush still in it, but he has to have some really good results across the board, as in some people need to lose so he can get that leg up. But I know you guys want to keep track of all the hot Tekken World Tour action. You can do so by going to TekkenWorldTour.com for all your updates. Of course, if you're on the internets and you're on X, make sure you follow @Tekken, of course, and then for the esports side of it, @BNE Esports. And for all the matches, all the amazing replays and the highlights, go to YouTube, follow BNE Esports.
And again, like, this is the final Tekken 7 tournament, because once Tekken 7 is over, we have this Tekken 8, and make sure you guys pre-order the premium collector's edition. You get that exclusive electrified figurine there, 25 centimeters tall Jin Kazama. You get the arcade token, 8 glossy collectible character cards for the steelbook, the premium box, and more. And again, the first of your DLC characters, man.
That's actually really cool. I can't wait to actually get a peek at who this is going to be. But make sure you guys pre-order. Available January 26th. That is very soon.
So
you can
soon.
get a leg up on the competition. Make sure you get in there, man. We can talk. I know we went on a Ghost tour, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, but you guys can play some of this Ghost battle, which is amazing, by the way. I'm glad that they actually put this back in, you know, taking notes. I appreciate it. But we got to wait for that for Tekken 8. Right now, the only Ghost we're about to see is about to be Tekken 7, bro. We're going to be out of here. But with that being said, that's in the best way possible, We're going to take a quick break. We have more Group C action coming, but it's on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Civic Theatre here in New Orleans for the Tekken World Tour Global Finals 2023. Maybe the last Tekken 7, well, literally the last Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour Finals. But Steve, you got something in your hands there.
I got something that I always love to talk about. I got a bunch of them in my room. The Game Dimension Tekken figures that are now available. Over 20 points of articulation. As somebody that collects these bad boys, they're highly posable and you can make them do a lot of cool stuff. They come with the round 1 and the ready for the fights, as well as you can make them do cool stuff like electrics, pose them, and they stand up. And they even have like the pseudo cloth on the clothes, so it makes it like actually move, so you can tug on it and everything. And of course, obviously, what you want to do is make sure you hit up Game Dimensions. Let them know some of your favorite characters that you would like to see become some of these sick figures. And if you really want to get these right now, what you should, make sure you scan this QR code and head on over. Use free shipping at the checkout for free shipping on all Tekken-related games and projects. Well, not all of them, but you see the QR code down there, and make sure you go to store.bandainamco.ent.
I mean, that's gonna be really amazing. I can't wait for some more. I can't wait for more of these to come out, and because obviously the Jin and the King on the way, so looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, we already saw the King, and it's like the new design King and the new design Jin. On top of that, I've seen those. I want all the new Tekken 8 figures to be made just like this. So make sure you head on over to Game Dimensions and thank them while you're there.
Yeah, and obviously Hwarang is on the way. But we're going to take a look now. We're still here. It's Group C action. You know, Jeondding, Atif, Lowhigh, Book, and Joecrush. Joecrush, unfortunately, losing his first 2 games, but not out of it yet. Still has a chance to get in there, but again, depends on how the other players perform. He needs some players to slip up, some players to maybe outperform themselves a bit. Who knows? But again, you know, Jeondding, Atif, number 1 and number 2 from last year, then Lowhigh, an EVO champion, Book, an EVO Japan champion, I mean, Joecrush, you know, the thing is, like, when I mentioned, like, the accolades and everything for all of those players, but Joecrush, someone who hasn't reached those same heights, does not look out of place among these players today, Steve.
I mean, I feel like he's definitely been a person that, once again, I only got familiar with him through like ICFC and watching him play online, and he's very, very hungry to be a winner here. But he's got some high competition. Speaking of high, Lowhigh we got to talk to. We asked him how did he feel about his TWT performance. This is what he said.
이제 2023년 테켄 월드 투어에 처음에는 이제 참가하기가 힘들었는데 이제 스폰서가 없기 때문에 이제 해외를 돌아다니기 힘들었는데 이제 9월 달에 이탈리아에서 초대를 받으면서 아 이거는 갈 수 있는 곳은 내가 가봐야겠다 해서 9월, 10월, 11월 이렇게 다녔는데 정말 운 좋게 이제 파이널에 진출하게 돼가지고 진짜 더 열심히 할 수 있는 계기가 되었던 것 같아요.
Yeah, he was definitely someone who had a bit of a buzzer beater, you know, to make it in. You know, Tiger Uppercut finishing second there. That was really the event that catapulted him to the finals. And in Tiger Uppercut, he played someone in grand finals. And we might see them soon.
You saying we might see him soon?
We might. And this is, you know, this is a bit more about Lowhigh. I like how his favorite thing is I just eat anything. You know, he's just like, whatever, man.
Whatever's
like,
there,
whatever's
bro.
There,
as long as I can survive and continue to play Tekken, because he's definitely that guy. I've definitely seen his streams where he's like, all right, I'm going through the entire character list, and we're just going to play characters. So I feel like that just adds to his Tekken prowess. The fact that he'll eat anything and continue to play Tekken. But he is going up against Atif, last year's Tekken World Tour champion, and we talked about his favorite snack being Dairy Milk Chocolate. Of course, one of his favorite moments is winning the Tekken World Tour 2022. And once again, I feel like to be propelled and say that, you know, you've been influenced by Arslan Ash, and then you turn around and do something like win the Tekken World Tour as well, lets you know just how strong of a player he actually is. And obviously, he's trying to make that a repeat performance, especially for the last Tekken 7. And once again, we talk about 2 people that just barely made it in. These are 2 of those players, which is crazy because Lowhigh is ridiculous when it comes to like Tekken 7, and he's definitely one of the best players out there.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned it. It's funny because both of the players that said they're influenced by is Arslan Ash, but I think for different reasons. You know,
obviously for different reasons, right?
And again, really quick shouts to Punlife. Atif Bite is actually the #1 player on the ELO rankings. You know, so he's definitely someone that everyone before had the eye on him. This was the one guy they didn't want to run into, and
the Shaheen?
The Feng.
Wait, what? And it was a blind pick?
Okay.
Scream at it. Ah! All right, here we go.
I wonder who asked for the blind pick. Honestly, that's interesting to me.
That's a really interesting question. It might have been a tip, maybe, but here we go. I'm really interested to see who's going to win this one.
I mean, and again, I think that's definitely prepared. You know, Lowhigh was someone a lot of the Pakistanis are looking, both players wanted a blind pick, I'm being told. So again, this is definitely someone both of these two are scouting for, paying attention to. So this is definitely the characters they had in mind to play against the other person with.
Gets a big counter hit right here. Spring up. He's not letting you get any offense. Slide. Do it again. No.
Oh, no.
Down 3, blocked and launched.
Very nice work there from Atif. Going to put Lowhigh in rage. 4-3-4. What's the Oki here? Down back 3. Keeps it simple. Hard duck.
I was about to say raw duck.
Yeah. Faking the slide.
Oh.
Sneak 4, but doesn't.
Oh my God, this dude Lowhigh. Look how aggressive he's playing against the tip.
He didn't do the second hit, so he didn't get a full launcher there, but nice down 2. Crouch
gets
cancel
the
down
counter
4.
hit.
Full pick up there.
Okay. Tracking the side steps.
And again, I like that this first game's on an infinite stage. You know, so I think they're both going to get a lot of time to see a lot of the other player.
Down 3s. Working out so well.
Down back 3. Nice down for 1, keeping the other player in check. About half the round is gone right now. Nice back turn 1, guaranteed shoulder follow up.
Quick side steps.
Oh, sneak 2.
He's got the rage drop, the down forward 1. Lowhigh.
Round 3.
Atif needs to do something. I feel like Lowhigh is just running away with this.
Yeah. Again, this was a blind pick, so, you know, Atif thinking for the Feng, but he might not know which character to expect on the other side. Maybe the Steve.
Plonk. Maybe the Steve. Oh my God.
Nice. Down forward 2 gets the full launch. Surfs on them as well. Down forward 1, keeping it very simple. Down 1's on both sides. Down 2.
And look at how close the life is from these exchanges. About 30 seconds still left on the clock.
Headbutt, QCF 1+2, trading the jabs. Life lead for Lowhigh, the time is dwindling down.
And look at Lowhigh, he is not afraid to get into this range even with the life lead,
Yeah.
and now he loses it because of it. Just about 15 seconds left on the clock trying to get a reaction.
QCF 1, big option. Then
Oh
nice
my God, the whip punish with the blue stuff. This should be it. Surfboard? No.
Doesn't need it. Down back 2-1. Lowhigh taking the first game in a no-round round. And again, I think this is where you start to think about characters. Because again, here's the thing. Lowhigh was the guy who really, when the Pakistani Akumas were starting to travel internationally, he was the one guy who he got a lot of experience and started to really take them down. That was instant. That was an instant switch to Akuma.
You didn't even hear the curse of it being Akuma.
That was instant. Because again, I think maybe he went for the Feng expecting the Steve. Because Feng versus Steve, that's a terrible matchup for Steve. You know, he has so many like high crushing lows that are like -15 at worst.
Yes.
Steve can't launch. You know, his punch Sabaki -13, can't get a great punish all the time because of pushback. But it's going to be the Akuma.
Oh, wow.
Audible,
the crowd loves Akuma.
Audible groans from the crowd.
They love, man, they love them some Akuma.
I mean,
I think it's the meter. I think it's the meter that they love.
I mean, here's the thing. The crowd might not like Akuma, but Atif likes winning.
Yeah,
so,
I'm going to tell you right now. And I guarantee you there's nobody out there that wouldn't do the same. So I don't even want to hear none of that. Back to it, though. Shaheen versus Akuma. Here we go. And this is a confident Lowhigh that we're watching right now.
He's definitely come into this prepared. This was definitely, I mean, he was the one, he picked this pool because of Atif.
And I'm going to tell you right now, and this is one of the things that I was kind of touching on at first. Lowhigh feels like it's on him. And as well as, just like you said before, just to go back, he is definitely one of the people I feel like style-wise that has a great opportunity. But here we go, gets the focus this time.
I mean, this is the exact same Tekken World Tour Finals 2019. You know, Lowhigh picked a Wise Honey's pool. With this, Shaheen beats his Akuma.
Yeah.
You know, similar situation now, picks Atif pool, expects the Akuma.
Okay.
He wants a reputation as a Pakistani slayer.
Down 3 on the wall.
Oh, didn't spend the meter because he didn't want to waste it, but gets the round anyway.
Uses it on the downtime just to let you know it's there.
It's there. Nice whip punish. That is something that Pakistani Akumas are so good at. Whip punishing with standing 2 or Wise Honey Atif do not whip anything in their face, especially when they have that meter.
Big damage here on the wall.
Huge damage. Catches him ducking as well.
Blitz. 4-4-2 onto the wall again. Yep.
Yeah. But the sidewall saves him. That could have been dead. Down for nice block and punish.
Nice. Full crouch down 4-2.
Breaks the floor. Splats keep him close. I think that was guaranteed to follow up the
Break
down
his
4.
legs.
Spends the meter a bit early there. Down 3 red fireball. Forward 3. The jab 1-1. Very nice from Atif.
Especially on the wall right there. You can tell Lowhigh tried to move and he just couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, interrupt with the jabs.
Atif definitely wants to return his own no round brown there. Punish that. Nice. While taking 3-3.
Oh, get up attack. Oh, I was looking for it. I ducked in real life. I ducked in real life. Down 4-1. Yeah, he's trying to keep this positioning in his favor.
I mean, again, Lowhigh can take a bit more liberties now. Atif does not have meter yet. It will soon be on the way, though. So take this damage while you can get it.
Great life lead so far. 4-3 to try to get away from the wall. The down 4 hits. Now, Atif out of the corner. Down 2.
Ado. That's something the Pakistani Akuma's sort of innovated with.
Whoa. That was scary. Jab puts him in rage. You got to be careful now. Just down 4-1 in the jab. A backdash down 4-1 again. It's keeping him honest. Nothing too crazy unless he gets a proper block and a punish. Otherwise, jab down 4-1. Jab down 4-1.
Very nice, simple work there. Forward. I mean, lively again for Atif. Does not have the meter yet, so taking a bit more risks. Knows he has to, but has the life lead. The meter's going to be on the way. Punish that. Nice.
I love how active Atif gets when he's in this situation. It's like he knows. He's like, all right, I have to pull this trigger. I have to go here.
Nice punish, minus 14, and runs into the down 2.
Lowhigh, speaking of being where he needs to be, Lowhigh just seems to have all the answers. Atif in trouble.
Now,
he still has the round lead, though.
Down 3, out of range. Oh. I love the crowd's reaction to these as well. 15 seconds left to go. Down 2 could have been an Ado. 30 seconds left. Down 3, out of range again. Low.
Nice,
oh no, that was a miss input. There's no way he wanted to spend the meter on that. 7 seconds left. This is trouble now. Lowhigh looking good. 4 seconds left to go. What do you do? Red fireball.
Down 4 once.
There's
They're
no
coming
time.
back out again. Down 3, and he could have launched it anyway. Doesn't need to do anything.
No time.
Atif back in this game. Lowhigh back in this game, excuse me.
Lowhigh on set point right now to take it 2-0 over Atif. What a statement that would be.
They dancing by the wall. The slide doesn't hit, but the down 4. Oh,
Sneak 2 gets a count hit. There's a slide. Atif in serious trouble right now.
Oh
Standing to
my
whip punish, but he drops it.
No
he
full
drops
combo.
the focus.
Atif needs this. Gets the combo on the wall. Good chunk of damage here.
Pushing Lowhigh into the corner. The low parry. The low parry. This could be it, Steve. I think it is. I think it is.
Surfboard Lowhigh takes it 2-0 over Atif, last year's champion. And that is a statement. And the crowd knows it as well. And did you see how proud? Did you see the look on Lowhigh's face? He was like, you know what time it is. Man, this dude Lowhigh.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling good about that one. He is definitely, and with all all with the Shaheen as well. And again, you have to think that game went the way it did. Me from the character select, the Feng probably a bit of a mistake. That, like I said, he probably expected Steve, because Steve versus Feng, that is a very difficult matchup for Steve. That's probably what he was looking for. But no, goes for the Shaheen right away, and maybe it should have been the Akuma as the pick, you know.
The 4D chess that was played in that character select. Both players asked for a double blind pick in that first game, and that's what gave us that Shaheen versus Feng first off match. But then even after the loss, you saw him instantly go to Akuma. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard, mind you, and as you can see, that definitely makes a big statement. With a loss on the side now, that means that these rankings, anybody can make it out now.
Yeah.
The fact that this has happened, this does open up the playboard for Group C a little bit more. Jeondding still looking really good, but if you're Atif right now, you're like, oh man, I have to do really good on these next 3 matches.
You have to work hard.
Oh man,
I think the crowd, I think that they're saying Eddy, so I'm guessing that means Jeondding. I'm guessing that means Jeondding is stepping up. No, they're saying Chloe now.
They're switching back and forth. They're trying to confuse my man.
Okay.
And look, and John's on the stage looking around like, man, these guys won't make up their mind.
But yeah, so I think that does mean Jeondding will be stepping up next. And again, I mean, here's the thing: Lowhigh, Atif, and Jeondding. Again, not taking anything from Book and Joecrush. Like Jeondding and Atif, last year's #1 and #2. Lowhigh's an Evo champion. And again, I think that, I mean, only one of those 3 can make it out. And then Book, the way he played against Lowhigh, cannot count him out. And Joecrush has been in every single game he's played so far.
I feel like there's a lot that can happen in this group, just not even like with the results, but the contention. If someone actually gets a victory, I mean, the Lowhigh victory right there is a big thing. But think about if that happens further down the line, where it really could shake up these standings. It's going to be crazy. Well, we did get to talk to Book a little bit, and this is what he said about preparing for the TWT finals. Let's hear what he said.
So every time I'm streaming, there's a one guy like my viewer. He's like the newbie. I know that, but when he asked me for playing, I feel like he want to play with me. Like he want to become better player. So I play with him, and then I give him like some feedback, and he's very focusing because I only play with him, and I told him after you lose, just fix that. Watch the match, and then we gonna redo again every day. So it's like I build the guy that counter pick me, like, and I feel enjoying that because he just need to focus only me. And actually I can play with anybody, but I knew when I play with him, I need to focus more because he know my play style and he watched me like the replay every single day.
No, I like that. That's big as well, saying that as well, after we play, watch that, fix that. Watch it back and go from there, then we're going to go again. Because, again, that's what you need, multiple reps over and over again to get good at this game. And, again, Book as well, someone who's hailed as the best in his region. See, is there. And, again, he's the best in his region so much that he influenced himself to be as good as he is.
Oh, look, he was looking at himself as a proper player model for getting better. And look, he's got a lot of results throughout the lifespan of Tekken 7. I mean, once again, it was definitely a mad dash to get to the points and like be qualified this year. A lot of players can agree that this is probably one of the hardest Tekken World Tours ever, especially for 7. It makes a lot of sense, and you have players that were consistently showing up, the Lowhighs, the Jeonddings, the Books that we're talking about. And I mean, look, if we go back, I know I was talking about CEO, but that Rev Major victory, first off, a lot of people don't understand the Philippines is also like a Tekken Mecca as well. So once you go there to get a victory there, it's actually pretty crazy. And he's one of the people that I felt like has been on a steady rise throughout these last 2 years, ever since that CEO.
Yeah, I mean, Jeondding is someone that can't say enough about how good he has been, recently in Tekken 7. And again, coming back second place last year at the finals. And again, he's got the player who finished first in his group again, and someone like Lowhigh, and he's got Book. He's got 2 Evo champions, the LCQ champion, the previous Tekken World Tour champion. This is all in one group. Why I call this one the group of death. But now I wonder which character we're gonna see Jeondding go for, because I think it's hovering the Eddy.
Yeah, someone asked him, me and him were walking in, and someone asked him, like, yo, are we going to see the Eddy? He's like, maybe a lot of Eddy. He literally said maybe a lot of Eddy. So the fact that people want him with the Chloe as well, I mean, he's got characters they can play. He's got a Julia, he's got the Eddy like we talked about, and the Chloe. He's got options, and he's good with all of them.
Yeah, and we heard the roar of the crowd. I assume that means he did pick the Eddy. So
I think we did. I think we got the Eddy over there.
Expecting Eddy versus Jin for this game. Jeondding versus Book.
Diamo de serio. Yo, crowd, if you guys would like Book to take and make some noise out there. What about Jeondding? Make some noise if you like Jeondding to take it. Man, he's got a lot of love out there,
I think half of that is just because he picked Eddy, though.
While they're Fairweather fans, is only if Eddy is there.
If he picked Julia, I think half of those guys aren't making a noise.
Raw duck right there.
Now, again, interesting matchup, Jin versus Eddy. You don't see this very often. You see Eddy very often in general, right?
Not in the last few times, right? And we've seen Jeondding at quite a few events, and it's mostly been like these other characters, not so much the Eddy. Nice little parry, but did not get the wall break.
But nice adjustment there from Book anyway. Did not let that phase him too much. Again, one thing about Eddy is that backdash, man. The way Jeondding makes use of it as well, like he's gliding backwards.
His movement is such a major part of his gameplay, especially just with Eddy, like you said before. Okay, break on the throw. Goes for the handstand pressure. Tries to use a relaxed mix-up. Wow. While standing 4, catches Book kind of trying to move at the wall. Jeondding takes that first round.
Every relax. He's gone for a low. Wow, the raw while standing 1 gets the launcher. Take this to the wall as well. Not going to be clean, though. Get every relaxed option. He's gone for the low as well. Book has been ducking.
Back 2-1 to retaliate. Push back really far right there. Oh, this is dangerous. Back to the wall.
Look at this life lead for Jeondding. It's hard to pull back into character like Eddy, just that backdash, stay away. Gliding away, like you have to do something big you want to get, and just, Jeondding doesn't have to do anything major. Forcing Book to make a mistake.
Down 4-2, 1-4. Had the wall splat, but they trade. Book fighting from a deficit, gets the hell sweep. Wait a minute. Walls spins the blue stuff.
And Rage Drive gets the
4-4-4
wall.
didn't work out. Wall Rage Drive, did he hit a button? He hit jab. Oh my God, we're gonna see a tweet about that. We are going to see a tweet about that, I promise
Trash
you, bro.
Eddy. That's what Jeondding would say
He
in that
said, y'all
situation.
wanted me to pick this character?
he
Y'all
says-
wanted me to do this?
He says trash Eddy when that happened. Trash Eddy, man. Again, certain characters, their rage ups when the wall comes into play, the axis, like
Yeah.
anything is possible.
Wow. My man went completely the other way.
I mean, great work from Book, though, to make that comeback, honestly. For Jeondding, he's going to be blaming Eddy for that one. Punish that, nice.
Back to 1 forward 4, gets the counter hit.
Oh, he didn't go into Zen, and he gets the pickup as well. That's not easy to do in this game.
Yeah, they definitely changed it a couple times. Gets the blue stuff. The wall actually stops the combo, gives Book another chance. That's another round on the board.
You know, see Book looking so good today. I mean, both these two, you have to say.
Low
Nice,
parry.
low parry.
Gonna take him to the wall.
I mean, Book's been scouting the lows very well, I have to say. Jeondding needs to switch it up. Every relaxed option has been a low. A lot of these lows been low parried, low blocked. Nice. That's F3-4.
Can't break the balcony.
Oh,
No.
he tried to again. That's both these players have been screwed over by this balcony, man.
Oh. 4-4. Yo.
Yeah. And now it's just only relaxed mids right now. Again, doesn't get the break. This wall does not like either player, honestly.
Okay. Blue stuff on the wall. Goes into relax. Goes for a little low hit there.
Down forward 1-4. Nice. Down forward 4. Keeps him in check. Keeps it simple. Final round, first game.
Wow. Looking for something big there. Back 3. Not gonna work out.
Down back 4. Electric. Trying to track him down. He knows that backdash is so strong of Eddy.
Has his back to the wall once again. We've seen him using that back 4 early on to get a wall splat. Low parries.
Book scouting the low so well against Jeondding in this set. Oh, how sweet blocked. Are we finally going to see this balcony broken?
No. Oh, back 2-1 for the instant. Oh, wow. The back 2-1 actually caught the relax, made him stand up in the corner. The low slippery
man.
kicks parried, goes straight into Rage Art. That's going to be game number 1 in the books for Book.
Great presence of mind there to realize how close the wall was. The side wall was also looming. Immediately Rage Arts takes the round. But again, all these lows, you know, I'm not too sure what Jeondding's thinking because again, Book is blocking a lot of them, low parrying a lot of them, especially when he goes into relax. Like Book is reading like a book.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Jeondding didn't even flinch. He just went to stage select. So sticking with the Eddy here.
That's one thing I've noticed about Jeondding. He doesn't like to switch between set unless like it's dire, you know, or a longer set like a first league, because then he tries out a character then goes from there. But normally I don't think he likes to switch between set. So sticks with the Eddy, has a game plan going into it. Mishima Dojo likes this stage with the character.
Wall's still going to be a factor here.
Yeah.
The way Book is playing around the stages, especially just considering the wall, how many times it saved his life, the non-breakable balcony there, that whole stage interaction was weird, but we're going to the dojo this time around. Let's see how this game goes. Jeondding in trouble, down a game. Down 4-2.
Gets the flip. Oh my gosh, almost gets the wall. Nice.
Ducks the electric. Side step 34. Oh.
Nice.
Yo, the wild standing 4 version. Hold on. Gets the tackle. Get off of me, bro.
Back 2-1. I think that was a missed electric there from Book. Likely for Jeondding. He is in the corner though, so can't really backdash away. One of Eddy's main tools kind of locked down, but has the life lead. Book now in rage. While sending full. Down back for the low. I mean, he's going to be looking for a lot of lows right now.
Whoa, relax. And that's the stance, the relax. He's going to the lows again. You were talking about what was he thinking, going to a Book, kind of let him slip under the radar now.
That was all timing though. Just waited and waited and waited and relaxed, and then let it rip.
Back 2-1. Back 2-1, yeah.
Again, every time he goes into relax and he has a situation, back 2-1, back 2-1. Keeps it simple. Does what
Wow,
he knows.
repeat offender.
I mean, I mentioned the lows before. Jeondding doesn't seem to care.
Gets the float this time around. No combo on the wall though.
Yeah.
Gets the wall splat this time. Realignment 3-1 full combo conversion. Takes the Yoki. 4-4-3 nothing.
dashing in a lot. Like, nice back 2-1.
What a reaction to the handstand. Not gonna get the wall.
Yeah, just shy of the wall, running through the plus frames. Raise drive spent. No way he goes low.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, bro, I just parried that, bro. You gonna do it anyway?
I mean, that's the thing, just how persistent he is with it. There's no way Book expects him to still keep doing these lows. The parry, but doesn't punish 2 seconds.
Oh, back to 1 while standing 4.
I mean, the persistence of these lows from Jeondding is really catching Book off guard. But there's an electric. Should take this to the wall as well.
Speaking off guard.
Very nice Savage Sword. Nice parry, gets the wall. Nice combo as well, Savage Sword. 2-throw broken, nice, down forward 2. Gets the counter hit.
Needs to be careful. Offense looking real strong. Just block on the low. Yeah, that gives you a wall splat. Oh.
Raise drive.
Nice block on the slip kicks again. He's like, nah, man, I'm not letting you get this low game started on me again.
I mean, Jeondding really just believes in his low options right now. But speaking of the lows, the LLRK coming in from Book.
Back to 1.
Oh, wave dash drop
cameraman.
sides. That definitely wasn't intentional.
All right. Moving too good. Oh, gets the wall splat. We saw that in the Almo de Serio. He just didn't believe in the second hit. This time used it, gets a small combo for it. No break on the rodeo.
Rage now for Book. Nice block.
Oh, 4-4-4.
Jabs. 1-2, keeps it simple, keeps it clean. Jeondding on the board, 1 game apiece.
Man, the people out there enjoying this good-ass Tekken here, dude. Group C action. We got a whole nother group to go through, man.
Yeah, 2 groups left today, man. And again, this one by no means is done yet. You know, Lowhigh in first place, but you know, Atif and Book are close to being tied. Jeondding just 1 game ahead of them. If Book wins this, I mean, either way, this group is all to play for, man. Cave of Enlightenment, final game between these 2.
The standings of this group is going to be wild, bro. I can feel it already.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you see Jeondding, Atif, and Lowhigh, you're like, okay, that's last year's number 1 and number 2. One of them might not make it out, you know. And Lowhigh being Atif makes that a reality now.
Power is everything.
Non-technique. What is that?
Non-technique, man.
Power's
We
not
grew up,
everything.
man.
Yeah.
It's like an old yearbook. You look at it, man, I was such a jerk.
Can't believe I said that, man.
I was so emo. All right, down 4.
Down 4 again.
Counter hit on that. Oh, wow.
And again, that's just off the strength of all the relaxed lows he's done. You know, the mids just are so powerful now. Trouble for Book.
Wow, back to 1, yeah. And if you catch relax soon enough, you literally just get the float. You've seen it a couple times, but you can catch it in back to 1 and get a full float. It's just really hard. And the spacing at which he's actually going into relax is really making you think.
Punish that. Nice. Perfect punch with the electric there. Book. Can he take this to the wall? Yes, he can.
Savage Sword. Big damage. 50% gone.
4. Nice. Relax 4. Oh, unfortunate for Book and the counter
on the wall.
Jeondding now on set point.
Man, this 3rd game went by in a blur.
Just turn this around so fast.
Looking for something with that back 2.
Now for oh, the relax.
Oh my God, on the wall.
The relax. Jeondding, a master of capoeira right now.
Okay.
Block.
4-4-4 this time, just to get the punish on the ground. But
he was scared of the sidewall, but Magic 4 raise drive spent.
If he gets the wall, that's done.
Can he run up back to 1?
My God.
He missed the wall. He missed
1-3-3.
He missed the wall.
Oh, that jab is gonna work. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, he stays alive. I mean, I thought back to 1 was the right thing to do as well, but
I was right there with you.
He just couldn't get the wall.
Break on the 1+2.
Rodeo. Back 2-1. Oh, even a life
Counter
forward.
hit.
4 gets the pickup without going into
One,
Zen
two,
as
4.
well. Gonna be a sidewall now?
Yep. Dash up 4-4-3, trying to get something, trying to get the reaction. 1-2 for the whip, punish the hop kick. If played properly, we should be going to a final round between these 2, and here it comes.
There it is. There's one all to play for right now. Book, Jeondding, final round. Back 2-1. Nice option there. 4-4-3. And again, Jeondding last year, second place at the finals. You don't want to be losing this early. Back 2-1. Down 4. Oh, I think that was a missed electric.
Definitely a miss. He did it again just to make sure.
Doesn't matter.
Hop kick.
Doesn't matter.
What?
The walls have been so. I'll tell you about the walls in a second.
Right? You gonna wait for him to leave the room?
That one. I'm not gonna say that's it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
No.
I'm gonna say it now. That's it. Book takes it 2-1 over Jeondding, and you can see how much that win means to him.
Wow and wow.
And just looking at the score now, that is tied Book and Jeondding.
Oh my gosh.
That win there has tied Book and Jeondding, and because Book got the win, he is now above him in the head-to-head.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. Depending on how some of these other games go, we're really going to see these numbers go off the charts here in Group C play. It's going to be a good one.
Can we talk about the walls in that game? Because you go back to the first game on Dioma de Sirio, how many times they tried to break the balcony, didn't work. You know, the Pakistanis have a word for it. They say this game is bear wafa. That means unfaithful. And you can see it. In the walls, there should be breaking, combos missing, balconies not working. I mean, we saw it right there. Then we're going to take a look at how the group has stood up right now. I heard a Let's Go Joe, so Joecrush probably stepping up to the stage right now. But taking a look right there, you know, oh my goodness, Jeondding, Atif, and Book.
Dude, they're all tied, and the crowd is literally stomping as they chant Joe's name. But if you look at the lose points, you can see right now Joecrush is at the top of that because he does have 2 losses. But it's still pretty close here on the board outside of Lowhigh, who is looking like one of the people that's going to be good to make it out. But speaking of, I believe we got Lowhigh coming up to the stage, going up against the original Joecrush, judging by the crowd's reaction.
The original Joecrush. There isn't one like him. This is the originator. This is the guy that started it all. Joecrush, our LCQ champion, going up against the guy who has looked almost unstoppable today in Lowhigh. But again, I have to just go back to the game versus Book, right? Because Book, Lowhigh, that was a close one. Almost took it. Then he beats Jeondding. Book is definitely the dark horse of this group right now.
Oh, no, of course, of course. I mean, and I feel like that win really does make it a lot harder to tell who's going to make it out of this group now. It really does make it like a toss-up of who can make it. But I'm telling you right now, there's a player that was really trying to make it, one that we all hope makes it, Joecrush. We really want him to get in there. You can tell by the crowd's reaction, but this match is not going to be an easy one. There's a lot on the line, especially when it comes to positioning, but if Joe can get this victory, this is great news if he can get a dub here.
This would blow the bracket wide open, I'd like to say. And again, on the other side, Lowhigh, I think a win here is what seals him getting out. Not winners or losers, confirmed, but it would seal him getting out. But again, you know, it's going to be a big task at him again because, you know, Joecrush started with 2 losses, but they were, I hate saying it, he lost, but it was close. But it was close.
It was close.
The score
it was actually close.
The score doesn't tell the tale of what actually went down. You know, they were still close games, and Joecrush has been playing out of his mind these past 2 days. And Lowhigh sitting there. I mean, this is really the guy to beat.
Okay.
You know, right now in this group, already took out Atif 2-0. In fact, I mean.
Wait a minute. Yo, crowd, if you guys would like the virtually unstoppable Lowhigh to take it, make some noise. Man, you guys are really respectful. I like that.
Here it comes.
But of course, if you would like Joecrush to take it, make some noise out there, New Orleans.
I think one was a bit louder than the other.
Not that much.
I'm not sure which one. But yeah, no surprises. Lowhigh going immediately for the Steve. You know, you have good things. Sonic Fang as a punch for down forward 2. Back 1, you know, as an option, something like down back 1, because down back with Jack's down back 1 does not high crush. So,
yo, he's checking the legs on the way in every time. Trying to make Lowhigh duck.
Nice punish on back 1. Don't see it very often because they're scared of the second hit.
Gotta be careful. Down forward 1 on the wall.
Down forward 1, keeping it simple.
Ooh, he was fishing with the down forward 2.
Doesn't get anything for it though. Lowhigh draws first blood. And again, he is fighting. A win here for Lowhigh potentially means he is out of the group. It'll be huge.
Leaving the scraps for everybody else that's tied. Oh, 4-2. I like how slow he's playing right now. Playing a very dangerous game with the up-close Steve, especially considering how strong he is in this matchup. Got to be careful of the back 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, sidestep 2. Rocket kick.
2, down forward 2, and there it is. Joecrush getting on the board 1 round apiece.
Remember, all these rounds count, especially going further. Yo, back to.
Risky round start, but works out. Should take this to the wall. Yes, he does. Yeah, big only combo there. And again, that's part of this matchup as well. Those big specific combos. And Lowhigh's going to have the knowledge. He will pull those off.
Oh,
Nice.
parry.
Going to put Joecrush in rage. And that debug is a nice high crush option. Are we going to see? Wow.
Speaking of crushing, tries to use the power crush.
What Joecrushing?
Yeah, yo.
Two-throw broken.
Oh, tries to move.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Tries to push a button, gets caught, and now Lowhigh on game point. Yeah, I'm hearing the Let's Go Joe start off now. Nice punch. I mean, again, that's something we saw Joecrush pull off a lot yesterday. That run-in, duck, whilst anyone. He was great at timing it. But again, you know, all these players, they were sitting watching Joecrush compete throughout the entire day. They were gathering data, gathering information. It feels like it really worked out in their favor. Joecrush, and this is, I hate this situation so much in Tekken.
Yeah.
Huge life deficit, but no rage, so you're not doing the extra damage. But there it is.
Down forward two, right in time with the rage, and look at the damage. Go straight for the rage draw, gonna slow it down a bit, get a little more time to breathe. But now you put Steve Fox in rage.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Same.
Can Joecrush change my mind? Can he change my mind? Yes, he can.
The ground and pound?
Every single hit, final round, first gained. Just when you think Joecrush is done.
Yo, sizing him up. No break on the 1+2.
Big 10 count, running 2+ frames. And they're stomping the ground out here. Stomp the yard.
Yo. Tries to go for the wild rider. That was so sick. Uses the ducky stand, gets under. Big combo.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And the running one.
Oh.
Down forward one keeps it simple, Lowhigh.
Once again, that first game was still close. Full round count in that first game and still Lowhigh. Now we go to character select this time for Joecrush.
I mean, the Jack could have definitely got it done. You know, I think the way he won that, yeah, I think he just goes to character select to think most of the time, you know, and give Joey Fury time to get up on stage. You know, it's like, okay, let me go character select, give time for Joey to get up. And there he is talking to him. And again, you know, I think Joecrush is, like, the fact he's keeping I hate saying it because it sounds like, oh, here's your consolation prize, but like he is losing the game, but it's so close. It's every single time comes down to the finest of margins, and it's annoying to say, but it's true.
I'm trying not to say the same, right? Because once again, if you're not watching the match and you see the count, you're like, there's no way. But I'm telling you right now, that was a back and forth tug of war. We talked about the matchup specifics, especially because of Steve Fox that he was going up against. So we're probably still not going to see a character select, but like you said before, I wonder what Joey Fury is telling him right now, especially in a matchup like this versus a player like Lowhigh.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be sticking with the Jack, though. Probably going to pick the Forgotten Realm. It's what he's done for the past 2 days, and it has definitely paid dividends.
And the last little vote of confidence coming from Joey Fury. De amo de serio.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. So we didn't get the Forgotten Realm.
No.
And we got the coaching from Joey Fury. Now it's up to what Joecrush can do.
Yeah. You know, it's like you let your little dove out into the world. It's like, I've given you all I can, Joe.
I've done what you raised the bird.
Yeah.
I've done all I can.
Now fly.
Time for you to leave the nest.
Will Joecrush sink or swim? Because again, his opponent Lowhigh has looked almost unstoppable today. Only lost 1 game so far, not set game. Now it's against that close set earlier against Book, 2-0 over Atif.
That's still crazy to say. 2-0 over Atif.
But again, that one was, I think, decided on the character select screen. We'll talk about that a bit later.
I love the range that Joecrush is playing at. Makes it a lot harder for Lowhigh to commit to some of these punishes from his range. Or just even some of the options, in all honesty. Standing 2 jab to stop the approach. Lowhigh.
Again, and I think with Joecrush, we'll see him play at a slow pace here. And against guys like Steve, you kind of have to. Because that back one, down 4-2 can really control the pace of the entire game. Running 2+ frames, rocket punch. Down back 2, down back 1. Low into low, Joecrush taking the risk, and they are paying off.
Tried to get away there, backdash away from the wall. Not going to work out, Joe. Catching the ankles on the way out.
Nice Sonic Fang to follow up. Staying down. Oh, block on the get up 3.
Oh man, on the follow up. Walks to get away from the wall, but now has the positioning.
Caught mashing
Back
against
one.
Steve. Not a character you want to be doing that against. The back one round apiece in this second game.
Quick side step left here from Joe.
Ooh, no punish, -10. Gotta be a forward 2. Punish from the while standing 1.
Oh, low parry this time. Actually catches the low this time around that wall, not
Listen,
breaking.
again, I don't want to talk about it.
Right?
Beowulf, unfaithful.
Beowulf. Oof,
Down 4-2, counter hit.
Yeah,
Low
he's
high.
got those. He's got those.
Just doesn't drop the Shiro combo, does he? Now 1 round away from taking this 2-0 over Joecrush. And again, that would be a huge statement, but jackhammer. Joecrush not done yet.
Once again, I'm a fan of the range. Wow. Gets the shoulder. Okay, balcony finally breaks.
After how many years?
Right?
Oh,
Oh, parry again, and he is watching the legs this time.
looking for the wall carry combo. Not going to get it, though. Going to be very shy. Joecrush, this might be your last chance to make something happen. Oh, my goodness. Second hit saves him there. Plant some seeds.
Oh, 4-4-2 to beat down punch. That's going to be that 2-0 for Lowhigh over Joecrush. Man, Lowhigh is looking amazing today. He is actually looking amazing.
He has started with an absolutely commanding lead, you know, today. I don't think we've seen... the crowd's still giving up for Joecrush, man. But yeah, I don't think we've seen anyone today. I think the only person we've seen start this whole so far today has been Arsenash.
Yeah, no, I mean, look,
You know.
the fact, and I really would love to know who out there was like looking at Lowhigh. I mean, I'm telling you right now, ever since he came back and we saw him at Tiger Uppercut, and just the way he was playing, I mean, look at that performance. Barely made it into TWT, but still playing amazing on top of it. Once again, we're going to take a look at the scorecard right now, and if you look at the point side of it, as you can see, Lowhigh has 5, has not lost a set and only a game. But everybody else, Jeondding, Atif, as well as Book, holding strong at the 0, and that's when those rounds, as well as those win-losses, are really going to come up. So now we have somebody who has to get a point on the board. Lowhigh looking like the favorite to make it out so far, and it's crazy because I remember in his video, he's like, yo, I don't have a sponsor. If you look down the left side of your screen, you can see he's the only person.
He's
the only person
one
that's up on that stage. And I remember him streaming and being like, hey, I'm trying to, like, gain money so I can go to Tiger Uppercut and stuff like that, and look at what it's netted him so far.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. He is most likely guaranteed. I mean, with Atif, Jeondding, and Book all tied, but all on 0, and still 2 games left to play. If they do get 2-0s, they'll be on 4, and if Jeondding happens to beat him, Lowhigh could be in worst case scenario 3. So actually, I'm not going to do the math right now.
Look, that's why I'm literally just saying the scoreboard.
Lowhigh is most likely through, but again, there is a scenario in which someone else could steal that spot. You know, most likely through, winners or losers, not too sure just yet. And we have our next game. It's going to be Atif versus Book. And again, this one's interesting. This one might be another one decided on the character select stream, because Book is someone who has, you know, switched from character to character, doesn't really know what he wants to do. It's been the Jin today, and it has done very well. He was able to beat Jeondding, you know, with the Jin. So definitely going to be a vote of confidence. We see Atif, but the man there, our previous Tekken World Tour champion. Things we've never had a 2-time champion.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the beauty of this game and just how strong it is, man. Like, we haven't had repeat champions because every year we have some of the craziest players, whether it be their first time or their second time, but Book is going to be on the other side of the stage this time around, and you know what's about to happen. Atif versus Book. I'm curious of the character. I missed it on the characters.
Here's the thing, they're both technically Jin mains. You know, Atif is, they asked for a blind pick here.
Yeah, Atif apparently asked for a blind pick. I feel like that's the strategy for the entire weekend. They don't know who I'm going to pick. Whoa,
Sorry,
what?
who's playing who?
What? Book is probably playing Akuma,
I
right?
think Book is playing Akuma, so Atif is going for the Steve. Now, that's an interesting pick. Probably expecting the Jin, and why he's gone for the Steve. And here's the thing about the blind picks, right? Didn't work out for Atif the first time. Went for the Feng, got the Shaheen, ends up losing 0-2. Now let's see. I'm expecting
Round 1.
Atif with the Steve. Book with the Akuma.
So I'm telling you right now, I've been around Book when he's been shaping up the Akuma to make a character that he can play in these 10 situations. The blind pick actually got him on the Akuma, so I'm curious to know how Atif is going to deal with this.
And his thing, I think, it's always a bold choice picking Akuma against
versus the Pakistani player.
Yeah, it's a bold choice, and I think Steve is a character they use very well over there. They have very strong Steve players over there.
Yo, Hira, bro, like
Numan Chowdhury, Hira Malik, and these are guys who traditionally use very well against the Akuma players. So Atif is going to have that knowledge with this character to beat Akuma.
Oh,
nice, low parry on the downfall.
Okay, to the wall we go. Oh. And I feel like that's just coming from all the different characters that he plays. But I also feel like I see this from him in his playstyle, just in general, where he'll drop something, you'll be like, oh, I got him, and then he launches you.
Big lively right now for Atif as well. Whilst anyone to the Wild Man combo. Down to Atif, 2 rounds to the good, and that was very fast. Again, he's someone working from behind now. After that 2-0 loss to Lowhigh, he definitely wants to claw back, get a win, get back on the board and get himself back in contention.
Okay, to the wall. Oh, wow, why is he too... I was about to say didn't get a combo, but he's still making it work.
Man.
Hold on.
Oh,
Yo,
man, and
he did
again.
it. Down 3 in the Tatu again. Does not have the meter and literally went for down 3 into Hurricane Kick. Oh, nice duck on the wall, and he takes the easiest, the third strike combo. That's literally the easiest combo you can do. It's so crazy.
I like how he punished it again with a down 3 taps. He didn't have to, but I like it.
That could have been dangerous. Get a free launcher on counter hit after that shoulder.
Oh, nice. Down 3 Addo. Should take this to the wall, and he does. Atif in the corner right now. Book making use of this Akuma.
Big damage.
Nice side step left.
Demon flip 2 not gonna work out.
Oh, down jab, good OS there. Life lead now for Book. Oh no, drops a Shiro combo.
Oh, get up 3, counter hit. Wait a minute, let's see what he can do with this. You spend some meter.
It's gonna be a sidewall though. Nice block there from Book. And again, that comes back to, you know, Atif dropping the Shiro combo. Again, he's not particularly a Steve main. See, Lowhigh playing earlier, doesn't drop it, gets consistently, plays the character religiously. Atif, not so much.
Yeah, this Steve pick tied in the round set, but the Akuma from Book looking real strong so far. Get up 3 again.
I call that the Anakin get up.
Is the Anakin get up now because it works out so well?
He does it all the time.
Oh,
and it always works.
And that's what I was talking about. Counter hit on the shoulder, get you full launch.
Not going to be dead. Book 2 bars on Nita, down 3, spends both of them. Drops them.
Oh, no. Caught you peeking. Forward, 4. Oh my gosh. And you see the small pop off by Book and instantly looks over at Atif.
This is huge. Like, I can't explain the magnitude of how big this just might be.
Did not say. The fact that we saw Lowhigh take this victory so clean, and now you have Arslan Ash on the stage talking to Atif right now.
If there's any time I need someone to talk to me, it's right now, because again, Atif, our previous Tekken World Tour champion, but there's a lot of curses at play. You know, we've never had a 2-time Tekken World Tour champion, so that's a curse in itself. And then the player who is normally expected to win the finals never does as well.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man, you're
Atif
right.
has a lot working against him today. And again, I think it's come down to the character selection, the blind picks. I mean, Lowhigh went for the Feng, probably expected Steve, did not work out, lost the set 2-0. In fact, if he played Akuma, the Akuma set was a lot closer. That was final round. It was very close. But he played.
Yeah, character select. He's moving around there. We've seen this character before from Atif, and you can start to see the worry on his face now. He's really thinking about this. And once again, one of the things that I love to point out is that Book has been in this situation before, man. I've followed him for quite some time, and just hearing how he approaches and saying like, hey, man, this is very stressful, very realistic in his expectations of himself. But now he's on the verge of doing something that can really upset Group C. Switch it over and make it out. Now you see Atif going to the Marduk.
Yep.
We've seen, the last time I remember seeing this, I think it was at Tiger Uppercut he played it, and I know for sure he played it at Gamers Ed.
Yeah, I mean, the Marduk is such a good, it's one of the, a lot of the Pakistanis say it's one of the best picks against Akuma, maybe the best pick against Akuma. But again, is this just a one game pick? Because if Book does end up losing this, he then switches his main, switch to Jin, switch to Leroy perhaps. So if this is just working out for the Akuma, I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I'm thinking of IESF. That's when the last time I saw
Yes,
it. That's what
that's
it was.
what
Not
it was.
Gamers 8, excuse me.
That was Khan with the Marduk.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that combo he did on Gosane, man.
He said, I'll never forget it. The way you looked up, it was like it triggered a bad
I'll
memory.
never forget that, man. But again, big lively right now for Book.
Uh-oh, the
no
tackle.
break.
Uh-oh, no break on the one.
Big guillotine.
My man just neutral jump. Wake up, neutral jump. Just a walk
Book,
forward.
yeah, you see the confidence.
Okay.
Nice, low parry. With the right combo, this could be dead. I think race drive. All right, guess 4 game. Yeah, guess strong. Atif getting on the board, showing that Marduk putting in the work.
Yo, the horns be going off on this thing.
Again, I'll never forget when we first saw this stage in Falcon Ram drop from the sky.
Right.
Walks up to Marduk. I mean, Marduk was here.
Yeah. Oh. The full charge.
Oh,
Back
nice.
2.
Gets the count here. Could be a sidewall, though.
And still keeping up the offense.
Yeah.
Got
Three
full
eyeball.
meter now. You got to be careful.
Yeah, this is very scary for Atif. Book, one touch wins him this round.
Couple of them right
And
there.
that's the one. Gets the wall as well. Yes, he does. Gonna kill Book. 1 round apiece. And the way Book is playing today.
Out of his mind, bro.
172, nice. Waits for the punish, gets it.
Oh, man, at 4-4-4.
It hurts. Punish, nice. Upward 1-2. Why did they give him that?
No break on the 1+2.
Gonna be huge damage. Not gonna be dead though, but a very bad situation for Book.
Full crash down, 4-4. No.
No, runs in for the down 3, and look, as one more hit does this, but Book has the meter, so technically he has the life lead.
Oh, no anticipation, down
Down
4.
4.
That's a great choice.
Round 4.
Keeps it very simple. It sounds like Akuma. It sounded like it was choking there. It was. Oh my god!
4-1.
Again.
Jeez. Bro, why did that hurt so much? Oh, the sleeping bag. That was a cup.
I mean, 2 bars of meter, so he has the life lead, but just like that, Atif claws it back with the Marduk. An essential game. I mean, when we look back on how these pools went, how the rest of the tournament went,
Oh my god.
we are going to look back on this game. Because the way Book is playing today, he's playing like he's playing like he owns a spot in the top 8. Like he deserves it. It belongs to him. And now straight to the character select screen, because is this where he now switches back to the Jin? He's like, okay, Akuma did its job. You pick the Akuma counter pick. Fine, I'm gonna go to my main, hovering the Jin, and it is.
Wow. Playing the long game here.
Yeah.
Versus Atif right now. Now this is so smart. My man is playing chess, not checkers out there.
Yeah, I mean, I like it as well because I think Atif called for the blind pick. I think it's smart that Book went for Akuma because there's no way he's going to sit there thinking, okay, this guy's
He's
not
gonna
picking
pick Akuma.
He's not
He's
going to
not
pick
gonna
Akuma
Akuma.
against me. And we're going back to this stage 1. Now it's the Jin. And this Jin has been looking, the only player to beat this Jin so far has been Lowhigh.
And now you got forward that's introduced. Down 4-1-4 from Jin. He's got a lot of tools to keep you honest in this matchup. So it's going to be a lot tougher. You're going to probably see a lot of Veil 2, maybe Python Explosion just to stay up close. But this is going to be really hard. I feel like Atif is really going to have to play this game out.
Yeah.
Fight.
Here we go. Last game. Between these two, that is.
Oh, big damage there. That QCB2 counter hit hurts like a truck.
Believe in the hit, down 4. They return it. Call that the high school nut punch, bro. Get tackled.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Essential break there.
Oh, high stepping. Oh, you're
Upward
dead.
3 gets the count hit. That's the first round going to Atif. He's looked a lot more composed since that tour from Arslan and the switch to Marduk. He seemed very much more composed now.
Oh,
Nice
nice parry. Wavle. And just a 2-1.
Nice break on the throw, an essential break there. Oh, big tackle. He's playing some Joey Fury stuff.
Oh, actually thought that throw was going to work. Oh. Tries to walk it. Good parry. 2-1. Down back 2.
This is trouble right now for Book. He's looking for the low. There it is. LLRK blocked and punished by Atif. Now 1 round away from winning the set. Just stopping the bleeding a little bit because, again, he was definitely worried going into the set. When he lost that first game, you could see what it meant. Takes this to the wall.
Atif Okay. Book breaks the throw.
Doesn't break the tackle, though.
Uh-oh. Atif running away with this now. Not a huge life lead, but the momentum along with that life lead means a lot. Great whip punish. Oh, speaking of great whip punish, the down forward one, you weren't that far away.
Huge damage. Will had to break that tackle. Guess for game. You guessed wrong. You're done.
Oh my gosh, and the Marduk back in play saves the day for Atif. And man, Book has been playing amazing, was not able to close it out, but we got to talk about the adjustment. Completely slowing down and changing the game up when he saw the Jin come out. And it's like that's the one that he was ready for. So maybe that counter pick long game working out in his favor now.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the game that could be a huge decider because, again, Atif, the previous World Tour champion, the guy is sort of expecting to maybe go back and do it all again. But again, like I said, all the curses are at play. Previous champions never won again. The guy who's supposed to win the tournament never wins the tournament. So there's so much working at play here, as I think we're going to take a look at the standings right now for Group C, and there it is. Atif has now put himself in second place, but with one game, he has one game left to play, and it's the run back of the grand finals. It's going to be Atif versus Jeondding. So the run back of last year's grand finals, and that is to hopefully secure a spot, because again, you've still got Jeondding has 2 games left to play. Jeondding's last 2 games are Atif and Lowhigh.
Oh my gosh, dude. Atif and Lowhigh, your last 2 games to decide if you're going to even have a chance of making it out of the group? But again,
you know, Book not done himself. You know, he's still, I think with a 2-0 win over Joecrush, and if Atif loses that last game, like, Book is still in this. But again, he's in a situation that I've been here before. You don't want to be putting your fate in other people's hands.
And another person's performance. It's really going to be a lot harder to actually make that call, especially once again coming for your last 2 games and 2 of the strongest players in the group. Man, this is going to be tough. But it's really easy to keep track of what happens in the Tekken World Tour. All you got to do, TekkenWorldTour.com. And make sure you follow us on X at both @Tekken and BNE Esports for all the amazing highlights, some of the tour stops, points, and updates. And, of course, to keep track of all the exciting matches and the ones you're seeing here, make sure you go to BNE Esports on YouTube. Give a follow, like, sub, and go watch all the replays there.
And here's the thing. This is the last Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour, because when that is all said and done, Tekken 8, take a look at the Premium Collector's Edition there. Pre-order now. Get that exclusive electrified figurine standing 25 centimeters tall. You get the full game, all Ultimate Edition content and bonuses, the Premium Box, the Steel Book, the collectible character card, the Arcade Token, and the Leroy. I low-key want to pre-order just for the Leroy Smith ring.
I thought you already had it on for a while, because I see you rocking the finger jewelry.
I think I kind of want it just for the Leroy Smith ring. I'm in 2 minds about it right now. But again, the rest of you guys, you get it for everything else. Don't worry about me. Again, available January 26th, which is not that long away.
It's really not far away, man. I don't think we're ever going to see a transition from a game like this straight into another game ever again. And on top of it, they've completely revamped how they're going at it. We've had the CNTs, we had the open CNTs, or the open betas as well. So everybody's got their hand on. I mean, they even have it outside in the lobby for you to play if you really want to play it. But you got to be here.
Is it the full build?
I don't think it's the full build. I could be wrong, though. I've only seen the versus screen. But we do have to take a quick break, but we got plenty of group play left. It's been a pleasure talking with my man on the mic once again, because we don't get to do it too often, but it's always a pleasure. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We have more Tekken 7 action right after this. Welcome back to the Tekken World Tour Global Finals. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this good-ass Tekken. We are still in the group play, and there's a lot of characters, a lot of players still left with a lot of competition. But if you want to get a little more casual with it, make sure you head on over to Game Dimensions and grab yourself some of these sick Tekken figures. As you can see, they actually come with stands that shows off the round one and the ready to get started for a fight. And they have these cool actual graphics on them where you can attach them to the characters, make them do electrics and stuff. You can make them fight. It's actually really sick, and it has over 20 ports of articulation. So if you guys want to pose them, make them do cool stuff, mimic being tossed in a volcano, you can do just that. And if you scan this QR code down here, you can go and grab your very own, and make sure you let them know who sent you, and ask for some of your favorite characters. We still ain't got Hwarang yet.
It's on the way.
You know what I'm saying? It's on the
it.
way. You can feel it.
I asked for Jin and Hwarang. They did Jin, so I feel like they're half. It's soon. I can feel it.
But wait, what costume do you want for Hwarang?
Oh, it's Tekken 8.
The Tekken 8 costume?
Oh,
Okay, all right.
Tekken 8,
I just
Tekken
wanted
8.
to be sure. I just wanted to be
Has
sure.
to be Tekken 8. Honestly, like, I feel like Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 is such a big glow. I think a lot of characters there have been very big glow from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. For me, Hwarang's one of the biggest, only one I really care about, but other characters they probably, did all right too. But we're getting back into it. Group C action here at the Tekken World Tour Finals. The final Tekken World Tour Finals for Tekken 7 in the history of Tekken 7. And looking at this standings now, I guess mathematically Joecrush, I think he's done for the day.
Yeah, I think he might be done.
But it's so, because I'm gonna keep saying it. All of his games, it's annoying. Like, oh, I lost O2, but it's close. But again, they were close games.
They were electric matches, bro. They were actually going back and forth. If you haven't seen it, if you look at the score, it says something different. But if you were here watching it with us, you know exactly how close it was for Joecrush, and some of these matches, how they actually could have went either way. But still, this is a very, very demanding group. You said it yourself. You consider this the most difficult group, right?
Yeah, and again, I think that was mainly off Jeondding, Atif, and Lowhigh. Last year's first and second place Evo champion, but Book, he has come out of nowhere the way he's performed in this set. Obviously expecting him to do well, but not as well as he's done. Going for the Akuma against Atif, almost getting that done.
Genius.
Almost beating Lowhigh, but again, the way he's been able to perform, I mean, definitely someone to look out for, and he's not done yet. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be close, but again, we do it. I did talk about the previous second place finisher, Jeondding. We actually have some words. We got some words from him and asked him how he felt about his performance for 2023.
작년에는 제가 LCQ를 갔어가지고 스트레스를 굉장히 많이 받았거든요. 그래서 이번에는 최대한 포인트를 빨리 얻어가지고 좀 안전하게 가고 싶다 했는데, 제가 VS 파이팅에서 우승하고 나서 좀 토너먼트가 그래도 포인트가 완전 안전하게 돼가지고 되게 좀 편안하게, 이번 2023년도는 생각보다 되게 편안하게 좀 했던 것 같아요.
That's interesting to mention as well. Like, he got in through the LCQ last year and then finished second.
That's a buff. That's a buff player, bro. He's a buff person and a buff player. It's crazy.
I think that is the highest placing LCQ performance ever.
Actually, I think you're right on that. And we've had like some crazy LCQ performances. So just to even keep that in mind, you got Jeondding, who actually made it to second place, trying to make it out of group so he can actually win it this time around, especially for the last one. We talked about the fact that, he's probably going to go to a different character come 8 since, they don't have Eddy. Chloe doesn't look like she's in there. Asusena might be who he's looking at, and we talked to him about it. But to focus on what's in front of him, I'm interested what character we get here, especially considering what we saw from that last game and Eddy not working out too well. I mean, even still, what do we get from Lowhigh in this scenario?
I mean, this is interesting because every character we've seen him pull out has been, a monster. The Shaheen able to take out Atif. We saw the Steve earlier. We've seen the Bryan. I think the Bryan has been his flattest character so far. But again, I think he had something different for it in mind more than anything. I think once he lost the game with Bryan against Book, I'm hearing Lowhigh requested a blind pick. So that's interesting because was he like, there are 3 characters you're expecting from Jeondding, right? But again, like, what's he sort of worried about? Again, this is important because Lowhigh wins this, he's through winner side. There's nothing mathematically that can stop him. But Jeondding really needs this one to stay alive. It's gonna be the Eddy versus the Steve.
So sticking to the Eddy, going against Steve. I like this, though, because you can go into relax a lot, and you really get to call out a lot of hard Steve Fox stuff where he's not going to be netting that much damage. And a lot of times, if he's going to get that hit on the ground, it's going to push you away, and you get to reset again. So I'm interested to see the approach. It's not going to be easy. We got walls on this stage as well.
The only thing I think as well is like when when he goes into relax, we saw a Book doing back 2-1, didn't get a full pickup. Steve gets a Sonic Fang Or like the one thing Steve can do, he can do, you know, the Shiro pickup off down 4-2.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can do
No,
that
that's
to
facts,
get a
that's
pickup
facts.
and relax.
But you got to be ready, though.
You have to be very ready for that.
Wow, floats out of handstand.
Down 4-1 should take this to the wall. Yes, he does. Oh no, no massages today. We're closed.
Oh,
Never mind.
you know what? Just for you.
We reopened under new management.
In the past 15 minutes, in the past 15 minutes. Come on in.
But now life lead right now. I know Jeondding tried to hit confirm, but cannot. First round going to Lowhigh.
Fight.
Again, I think this is Lowhigh's looked like the most dominant player this entire tournament so far. So if anyone can put a halt in that momentum, Jeondding.
Oh, tries to go for the crouch throw. Getting real cheeky with it. Whoa. Wow. Handstand launcher.
Should take this to the wall as well. Eddy got the new wall combo in season 4. No, doesn't get a clean wall splat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, down jab. Tries to stop the pressure. And I like the little handstand feint right there. We've seen how Lowhigh's been reacting to it. Jeondding goes for the feint. Ooh, looking for the counter hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Back one, just to let you know I didn't forget about it.
Punish that. Oh, should normally
Oh, back one. I told you I didn't forget about it. Put him to sleep standing up.
clean
Big
wall splat
damage.
as well. Big massages. Nice. You mentioned it. Relax to go under. A lot of the options Steve can throw out. Saw it just there.
Down 4 right there. Committing to the lows a lot. Small punish there. Back 3 not gonna do anything.
Oh my God, relax.
Yeah, relax, bro. Back 1 though. You're getting a little too frisky with it, man.
You want to relax? I'll put you to sleep.
Right? Oh, you want to lay down? I got you.
Fight.
Lowhigh looking very good this game, like he has all day, but Jeondding. While sending one, takes it to the wall. No, again, he's not getting the clean wall splats. Nice punish, minus 13.
Definitely going for mid, out of relax in a lot of these situations. Down 4-2 to try to get something started. Jeondding's offense looking real good, especially when it comes to position. He tries to use the power crush.
Life lead now for Jeondding, but it is a fragile one. 4-2.
Oh, wow. Floats the handstand again.
Jeondding in rage now, and the running one. Down 1+2 to follow up Lowhigh. I mean, he's looking unstoppable right now.
Man, who has been this dominant in their groups today, outside of Arsenal Ash?
You know, we had Ulsan, but he took a while to warm up. Lowhigh today has been, from beginning to end, a monster. Now Jeondding thinking, but again, stage select. One thing about Jeondding, he doesn't like to switch mid-set. He normally picks a character, commits to it all the way through.
Geometric plane.
Chicken Mario calls this the fair walls. So this
The
stage
fair walls.
has the fair walls. That's what he talks about this stage.
I like that it's the fair wall and it's, you know, geometric plane. Like, it has to be the... Bonsoir.
Vamos la.
Wait, is that what he says?
I think he says vamos.
Okay.
Round 1.
I'm just assuming though. Someone will let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm right, no one will say anything. If I'm wrong,
Everybody will tell you.
You know what I mean?
The internet. Yo, delay on the back 3-3.
I think he tried to do it there, the pickup. It's just electing for Sonic Fang now.
Yeah, and you can see the down 4-1. Big counter hit, big damage. And that movement is really going to be good. Down 4-2s to stop the approach. Oh, punch parry.
Very nice.
Wow.
Running two, plus frames, rocket punch.
Oh,
Nice.
got him. Gets the launch this time.
Good reaction there from Jeondding. Lowhigh in rage and in trouble.
Okay. Gets the low to close it out. Jeondding with the Eddy.
Fight.
And again, you know, both these two fighting for their spot in top 8. Lowhigh way more safe than Jeondding is at this moment in time.
Yo, big damage. Power crush. Whoa. Oh, back 3 T's and gets the counter hit this time.
Confirms a good work there from Jeondding. Poking away, getting the life lead. On 4, goes under, no punish on the relaxed 4. Range can be an issue to punish that move. Just trading blows right now.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Back 2-4. And with that,
Jeondding.
Can he get a game on the board again? Going down 0-2 at this point, this is not what you want to do, especially when you know your last game is a run back of the grand finals from last year.
Uh-oh.
Forward 4-2.
Positioning on that wall is looking pretty good. Oh, I was about to say
4-2.
Jeondding fighting at a deficit. Down 4-2 counter hit. Beat down punch on the follow-up. Lowhigh.
Yeah, like how we just did forward 4-2 there. Knew that would kill, didn't do anything fancy.
Single jab. Trying to get a reaction out of Lowhigh.
No.
Low parry. That's the reaction you get. I know that string.
I mean, the only follow-up there is a low, so low-high. Ready to low parry. Now live feed for low-high. Jeondding's back against all. Not what you want to be against Steve, especially when Eddy's best movement is backwards.
Yeah.
Again, swap the positions now. Wow.
Wow. Handstand launcher.
Oh, didn't think he had the clean wall splat though, so drops the combo in the end. Last hit hitting.
Finished the down 2 string, spins the blue. A lot of life he's got to make up. Commits to the second hit, but does not make it count. Down 4-1 to close out. Lowhigh.
Final round here. If Lowhigh wins this, he punches his spot in the top 8 tomorrow on the winner's side. I believe that means he'll play against Ulsan actually.
Oh, wow. Finally gets it. Lowhigh. It's hit by the launch. Sidestep launcher to the wall you go.
Yeah, side wall though, so can't get anything too crazy. Nice break on the throw.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jeondding.
Oh,
down
counter
4-2 count hit. Never drops this Shiro. Gonna put Jeondding in rage here. No, drops it.
As soon as you said that, never dropped it. Drops it.
18 seconds. Jeondding just shy of rage. Break on the throw. Next big interaction decides this. Handstand. Oh,
he did it again. Repeat offender. You can go to jail for that.
If this goes to the wall clean.
Dead.
There it is. Jeondding barely staying alive. Had to get a bit fruity to close it out. But he gets it.
That was scary.
Yeah.
How y'all doing out there, man? New Orleans, how y'all doing out there? Y'all enjoying this good ass Tekken or what, y'all? We got plenty more for you, too. This group has been ridiculous, actually. Lowhigh looking like he's poised. He's right there in that situation to make it out. Still has to get through Jeondding. And you know Jeondding trying to make this win count because that's the only chance he has of getting out of this group now.
I mean, it's ridiculous because Jeondding, again, he didn't get to pick this group. You know, he finished 4th, even though he's in the top 4. He's separated from the other 3. But because everyone wanted to avoid Atif, avoid Lowhigh, they just picked around, they stayed away. Jeondding was given this group, and it's been a bit of a curse so far, but a win here would be huge.
I mean, just think, though, if you make it out of this group, you're ready. Whoever makes it out of here,
Round 1.
you're ready.
Fight.
Dancing a little bit right here. Single while standing 4 from Eddy. Oh, wow. Great series. Steve Fox comes back, hits him with the 10 count.
Yeah, no break on that. 20 seconds gone in this round so far. Back one.
That back one. Massage.
Wow. Huge damage. Peekaboo down 1. Does it again. Lowhigh drawing first blood in the final game.
Oh, counter hit once again. It's down 4-2. They're starting to add up.
Nice, gets counter hit there. Punish. Oh, no punish at all from Jeondding. Could have had a launch. Back 2-3.
Man.
Nice. Jeondding really applying the pressure, but down 4-2 catches him before he can get into relax. Not going to get the wall, though.
Power dunk. Power dunk.
This is trouble right now for Jeondding. He needs to get out of the wall, and he does successfully. Back 2-3. 20 seconds. Raise drive spent. What's the option? Goes mid. Keeps it that way. Sonic Bang wants a punish.
Great punish.
Down to Lowhigh now on set point. I think top 8 winner's side point.
Jeondding does not want that to happen. Counter hit.
Gets the wall, but again, no clean wall splats for Jeondding today at all.
I like how he's switching up some of the options out of handstand. And it's definitely making Lowhigh second guess some of the situations. Re-wall splat, not gonna get the full combo though. The old okie doke.
No clean wall splat today for Jeondding. Is this gonna come back to bite him? Jab into the low, Jeondding staying alive.
Okay, okay, wait a minute, it ain't over just yet.
Yep. QCF2. Oh no, tries to go and relax in between the back one, catches him. This is big damage right now for Lowhigh. 4-4-2, knows he's gonna duck.
Oh my god, sidestep 34 gets the wall, but no combo.
The side wall. The wall's just not Jeondding's friend today at all. And now this is trouble. The shuffling.
No.
Rocket punch, and that is going to be it. Lowhigh takes it 2-1 over Jeondding, and I think that means he'll be guaranteed top 8 winner's side tomorrow.
Man, what play by Lowhigh. I mean, officially, we can't say officially yet, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't lost a set yet, so he's pretty much secure for his day tomorrow.
And the thing is, here's the thing for Jeondding now. There's still a path for him to make into top 8, but that path lies through Atif. But if he wants to make into top 8, he has to beat Atif, and then he needs Book to lose and other things to happen. So, like, the fact that, I mean, for both of them, for Atif, he wants to make it, he has to beat Jeondding. You know, it's like it goes both ways right now. So this is the group of death. We are seeing that right now.
I'm glad they brought this up. So right now, I think we got Book heading up to the stage to take on Joecrush. Once again, Joecrush at -5 right now. -1 on the side of Book. So that means he can go 2-0 if he can 2-0. But the thing is, now you at least have to be better than Atif at this point because he's already at the 1, and that is as close as you're going to get. You see right now, where is Jeondding's at -1 too? Oh, man. So
Book has to win this first and foremost, right?
Yep.
And then if he wins, he then needs Atif to lose because then he beat Jeondding. And that's for him to get tied, right? But then that's not factoring 2-0s and 0-2s and 2-1s. That's not factoring that in, right? So I'm looking at my notes in front of me. I'm looking at the scoreboard in front of me. It's Jeondding, Atif, and Book are still all in this.
Yeah, it's still a chance. That's why I was saying, the closer these numbers are points-wise, you definitely know that there's a chance for one of these players to come back. Not Joecrush, unfortunately, but these last two players, as you can see, Jeondding hasn't played Atif yet, right? So
the only thing that doesn't matter is if Atif just wins, right? Regardless of what happens in this set means nothing if Atif wins, right? Because even if Book wins 2-0, he's then tied with Atif. But then Atif, because he's at 1, like if he just wins, he's above him. You know, regardless, there's no way for Atif to stay on 1 point.
Yeah.
So I think Atif versus Jeondding is really the important set. But again, Jeondding. So Jeondding versus Atif, and then Book versus Joecrush.
Oh, man.
Who is stepping back up now. There he is, the guy with the beads around his neck. Started playing in 2015 from San Antonio, Texas. Favorite snack, the Orange Crush Zone. That's where the Joecrush comes from. And again, our LCQ champion, man. And again, I think regardless of how he's performed today, I think he has nothing to prove at this point. You know, he played amazingly to get to this point. And I think he has set himself amazingly for Tekken 8.
I mean, and then you switch over to Book, another player like I've already touched on before. Has definitely traveled around the world, not just in this instance to get points, but throughout the lifespan of Tekken 7. And if we just talk about how he's playing today, he's playing phenomenal. Some very close calls on his side. I mean, if you just saw the way he was playing with the Jin, had a very close match, couple of matches with Atif on top of that. He could have beat Atif if it was played any differently. I'm telling you right now, he could have been in a better standing. But now, Joecrush playing the party foul maker. He's literally trying to stop everybody else at this point. Book needs this victory.
Yeah, I mean, this is very important for Book, right? I mean, I think to put this as simply as possible. If Book wins, he then needs Jeondding to win because he beat Jeondding. That is so for Book to get through, he needs to beat Jeondding. If Book loses, the winner of Atif versus Jeondding goes through.
Oh,
as
man.
Simply as that will be as simple as it can be. Right, but for this one right now, it's going to be Jin, it's going to be Jack, it's going to be Joecrush, it's going to be Book. I think you need to ask the crowd a question.
I mean, look, yo, crowd, I know my man Joecrush is in dire straits, but he definitely can play party pooper. If you like Joecrush to take it over Book, make some noise for me one time, New Orleans.
I think I know who they want to win.
Maybe.
They're very predictable, this crowd, I think.
Playing his game, though. Down 4, 4-2 right there. Needs to be careful of that parry.
Nice,
4-2.
Stop sign.
Like you said, this is one of those situations where Book has to play well.
Yeah, but I mean, Book has to win this to go through. And then it's not even guaranteed. It's on Atif and Jeondding. Nice.
Wow.
Gets the count hit.
Full float to the wall. Oh, you might be dead. Oh, you dead.
Yeah.
Put the shoulder on him.
Big shoulder there. Joecrush taking the first round and getting the momentum, getting the crowd on his side. But oh, electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. And it was a sidestep electric on top of that. Big damage, Savage Sword on the wall. Quick parry, 2-4 on the knockdown. Counter hit, 4-4.
Nice, down forward one, stay away. Want to do those windmill punches, but Book kept him away.
Dashing up, trying to get a reaction early.
4-4-2.
The windmill punches, the Lisa Simpson. Hold on.
If I keep walking forward like this.
Well, I'm gonna keep walking forward like this.
And if you get in my way.
Oh,
that's it. If you get in my way, there's an electric waiting.
Right.
Oh, 1-2-4, 1-2-4, back to 1, trying to get another re-wall splat, 4-4-3.
The 4-4-3 hit while standing forward, not gonna be enough. A little delay on the down 4-2 punish.
I feel a debug coming on. Oh, sidestep 2.
1-3-3. Oh.
Jackhammer.
Jeez, down 4-1, makes it whip. Joe. Oh, back 2-1. Great choice.
Yeah,
Great
keeps
choice.
it very simple.
Round 4.
Has so much reach, you can delay it as well.
Looking for a parry there, doesn't get it. Now shuffling between the two. Nice jackhammer.
Oh,
nice.
the down 4-2.
Going under the jab should take this to the wall. Not going to be dead. Down forward 1. Final round, first game.
Final round. Fight.
Book trying to immediately try stuff with the Zen 1+2. Doesn't get him a big low parry. Book should take this to the wall. Back 2-1. Very nice. Down 4.
Down back 4. Really putting the pressure on the wall. Low parry. 3-1 for the pickup. 1-2-4 for the simple wall combo.
Well, back to 1. Tries to punish that, but outright punish that. Nice 1-1 again. Joecrush, one of the only Jap players that really uses that. Uh-oh. He's
ankles.
harassing. He's harassing him.
Power Crush finds his mark. Joecrush takes the first game 3 rounds to 2. Once again, Joe can be the wrench in the plan of Book. He can be like, I know you want to make it out, bro, but you got to make it through me.
Yeah. I mean, I love that from Joecrush, man. Even though, like, mathematically he's done for the day, he's still playing hard. He's still got that fighting spirit. And now Book, I believe he kept the same characters, just about the stage he went to now. He's been picking Cave and Lightman a lot today. So that's what we might see.
That's funny. They showed Cave of Enlightenment in Thailand the first time at Book's home territory. That's one of the stages he's been going to.
But he picks Mishima Dojo.
Yeah.
Really likes the small walls again. You want to lock Jack down. That's exactly what you want to do.
Man, I really like this Jin costume. I hope they bring it back. All right, here we go.
It's going to be DLC.
Yo, the crowd still supporting Book out there.
Nice forward 4. Good punish there. Oh, the wave. Oh, back 2-1. Just missed spaces it, unfortunately. Punish that. No, out of range. Again, Book. He's doing the right thing on paper, but spacing, timing, just being a bit off.
All comes into play, especially in these little micro situations, right? Quick sidestep can put you out of the alignment to do an actual combo, or just get a punish sometimes. And at the same time, put you in threat to like get hit, counter hit in the same note. Oh, break on the 2.
Oh, break right back with a forward 4-3. No, drops the combo again. Book making a lot of mistakes, but he can still win this round. Back 2-1.
So much reach.
Round 2.
Here we go.
Fight.
Back 2-1. Down forward 2. Joecrush has placed that so well this entire weekend, man.
While standing 4, down 4 once again. Scrambling in the corner right here.
Nice punish.
Power crush back to the wall. It's
He
worked
lost
out
on the
so
ball.
effectively for Joe. Another round on the board ties the second game.
Is he about to play the biggest spoiler we've had the entire
I told
day?
you he can play party foul, man. Down 4-2. Man, this is not looking good for Book at all.
He plays that so well.
Down 4. Jen in trouble. Book in trouble. Down 4 the power crush. He's 100% with that bad boy. And the debug on top of it.
Joecrush 1 round away from ruining Book's chances of a top 8 at the
Okay, low
Technical Tour
parry.
Finals.
Book trying to bring it back. Back to onto the wall. 1, 2, 3.
Nice, he gets out of it. That's not guaranteed, he knew.
Relax.
While sending 2.
Oh, counter hit down 4-2 this time. The wall though.
Running 3 plus frames, forward 4. Back 2-1, rage available for Joecrush.
Be careful.
Back 2-1 again, just out of space, out of range again.
Oh.
Okay, the trade, final round, Book.
Final round.
Okay.
His Tekken hopes are riding
Right.
on this round. Joecrush, he can't do anything anymore. He's just being a bad guy. He's like, I just don't like you,
He's
bro.
like, look, bro, I don't like you, man. I don't like the fact that you still have a chance and I don't. Therefore, I need you to lose.
He wants to drag Book down with him,
Right.
man.
4-4. Just dancing.
Forward 4. Tiny life lead right now for Book, extending it about half round. Going nice.
Gets the float to down 4-1. He can get the wall.
Yes, he
Positioning looking good.
Shoulder very nice. Nice, stuck on the forward 2 from Book. 20 seconds.
Oh,
1,
just
2.
jabs. Down 4-1-4.
Nice break. But swap sides, very smart work there from Joecrush. No break on the 1+2, going to be huge damage and just waste the time as well. Joecrush, what do you have left? Oh my goodness, count it, that's
Roll
it!
range on Joecrush. Takes out Book, dashing the hopes that he's gonna make it through to this main bracket. Joecrush goes and takes the crown.
And with that, he has eliminated Book from that one guy. That one guy was handshake. That one guy saying, what about me, man? Where's my dap? But with that counter hit, Joecrush has eliminated Book from the runnings. I mean, that's got to be a heartbreak, especially with how well Book was playing at the start of the day.
I'm glad you said, like, you got to keep playing, finish strong, man. I know a lot of people get to the round robin scenario and are like, what's the point of playing that much harder? One, there's a lot of pride that goes into these games. And no matter what happens in this round robin, whether it counts or not, I guarantee you they're going to remember the moment that they lost R1 to that respective player. And I'm so happy that Joecrush has stayed consistently strong and finished strong here. And even though he will not be joining us in that main bracket, the fact that he has these other guys playing for their lives right now says a lot.
He literally dragged Book down enough to tie their score. That is, I think that means Book is now last in the group.
Oh, no.
He went from potentially being second to last because of the 2-0 there from Joecrush. I told you how important those 2-0s and those 0-2s are. But again, for Joecrush, I think this group's been a bit, it's been unfortunate for him.
No,
he didn't get to Big Boy when he was the LCU player. Everyone was avoiding, Atif, Lowhigh, and then Jeondding was forced here as well. It kind of came down to, because again, Joecrush, he's beaten players like Chicken before. He's beaten Arsenal Nash before. In a different group, who knows how this could have played out for him. But again, he gave himself a moment. He gave the crowd a moment out there. And I'm sure he can walk away with his head held high.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, man, it was such a pleasure to see and see Joe actually travel and go to Gamers 8 and actually perform the way that he did on a team with such strong USA representatives, and definitely a representative coming from the United States. A definitely amazing player to watch. It's been so awesome to see his growth through ICFC and just coming to tournaments and being introduced to the Tekken scene. So he should definitely have his head held high, leaving Tekken 7 on such a note where he was able to take out some of the best players in the world coming from that online play. And man, I'm just such a fan, man. But we got to get to the next one. There's more games to be played from this group. Important games at that. Jeondding up next.
I'm so glad about this last game because I can throw away my notes. It is very simply, whoever wins this is in top 8. No 2-1, 2-1, 0-2-2. It doesn't matter. The winner of this game makes it through into the top 8. It's going to be Jeondding or Atif. And again, last time these two played at on the Tekken Tour main stage, it was for the grand finals.
Yes.
Now it's just for a spot in the top 8. Only one of them can make it because the amazing performance Lowhigh's had today.
Look, if you really want to talk about it, Tekken World Tour, every time it's elevated when it comes to difficulty. Now, I'm telling you right now, you would ask people, one of their favorites to win the tournament is Atif Butt. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people weren't looking at Jeondding to be the person that potentially stops him. One of these two players will be going through, and it all depends on this next set. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tekken is so good right now, man. It is so, and there is another blind pick coming from Atif. Oh, my God. From Jeondding,
So
excuse me.
Jeondding asked for a blind pick. I think that means he picked Chloe.
Really?
I think he's picked Chloe a lot
You
against
didn't
Atif.
cheat, did you? You didn't cheat and look at the screen,
I
did
didn't
you?
look. No, it's the
Wow,
Eddy.
It is the Eddy.
Eddy versus the Akuma. And again, so these two, they've gone to war multiple times. Rev Major 2022 losers final. Tekken Tour in the group stage. I was there just watching these two compete ahead of me, right? And then in the grand finals as well.
So I want you to ask him about Jeondding.
Guys, if you want Jeondding to take this one, make some noise.
Wow. But what about last year's TWT champion, Atif Butt? If you'd like him to take it, make some noise. Oh, wow. It's
I think because he's playing Akuma.
Yeah, right.
I think because he's playing Akuma, that one's a bit more harsh.
It's weighted, huh? It's
We'll
weighted.
wait until maybe you switch characters, then we'll ask it. But yeah, this one is for everything, right?
Yes, it's
These
for
two
everything.
last year, #1 and #2, one of them is going home in the group stage.
Whoa, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at Atif to be already playing in this top 8.
I mean, like
and now it's like, it's a question mark now.
Like I mentioned with Atif, it's like there's so many curses at play. We've never had a 2-time champion. The guy who's supposed to win
Yeah.
never wins. Like, he has a lot working against him.
Oh,
And just
wow.
like that, relax forward, not going to be dead, but it's going to be very close. Atif in trouble in this first round.
But this is very possible
Wow.
by a character like Akuma. Uses the bar, EX Air Tatsu to the wall. He's not going to be able to get the kill, though. Rage Art Cameraman, don't do it to him. It actually works. Jeondding with a sliver of life and 5 seconds on the clock.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The rage art from Jeondding, stealing the momentum, barely staying alive. The combo from Atif dropping. Nothing but drama here for our final Tekken Tour.
Oh my God, low profile, gets under, gets the headbutt on top of it. Down 4 for the knockdown. Oh,
Wow.
corner circle 4-3. Caught you peeking. To the wall you go. Oh.
Nice, relax 4, gonna be a big damage as well. Atif stuck in the corner, nice block though. Down 4. I mean, Atif with rage and meter, so technically he has the life lead. Oh!
Oh. Down
Oh,
4.
man.
Oh my gosh. Jeondding 2 confident rounds over Atif. Atif, last year's champion, has a chance. The crowd chanting Eddie Gordo. Uh-oh, here we go. This is Atif we're talking about, and there's a small combo drop.
Atif heard that and got mad, but oh my God, Jeondding ready right there with a wild standing 1. Nice down 4, running 3.
Trying to get some bearings back here. Jeondding has not stopped
Wow.
attacking. Raw hurricane kick. He's got him on the wall.
Wow, he-
Wall split. Here we go.
It drops
no
a combo. Atif is dropping so many combos today and in this set, but it doesn't matter. Wins the round, and literally when he spent the meter, he had just
Yes.
built it up,
Yes.
literally.
Back 1, closes out the round. Oh, man, that's hard for him to deal with. You got to commit to something else. Down 3.
Here's the thing, do they really have like an Eddy in Pakistan out there?
Man, that's a crazy good question. Oh, no, wait a minute. But this is still Atif. This is still Atif,
Yeah,
and
this-
he's running with one of the most dangerous characters in this game, and him specifically,
Okay,
the
final round.
Akuma.
He stems the bleeding just a little bit, takes it to a final round in the first game, and back
Counter hit.
3-3.
Counter hit.
This should go to the wall, and it does. A clean walls back this time. The walls are finally on Jeondding's side. Oh,
Damage. That would have, man, that would have wall bounced too.
again, Atif dropping. That should have been a full combo there on the standing too. He's dropping so much. Now
Back 3-3, counter hit again. First game goes to Jeondding, and he is trying to get to this top 8. Oh my gosh, the crowd is on their feet right now.
I mean-
Just the spirit, calm down.
I mean, this
Calm
is the
down.
this is the crowd favorite right now. This is the guy, Jeondding, last year second place. If he can remove him from the tournament right now,
I'm telling you right now, there are people who will tell you there is no way that Atif is not in this top 8. You could have told me and I would have been like, yeah. But this is one of the hardest groups for you to ever play in, especially to send Tekken 7 off. Oh my gosh.
goes to the abandoned temple. What a start there from Jeondding
Atif
again.
needs this game.
I mean, the winner, like the loser of this goes home, and these two were top 2 last year. Jeondding won 2 Masters events over this Tekken World Tour. He's a previous Rev Major champion. Atif is a previous Tekken World Tour champion.
Think about it. Last year, this is the grand finals.
And now one of them goes home.
And now one of them goes home. They won't even see that top 8.
That's ridiculous. Curse you, Lowhigh.
Look what you did in your amazing play. Giving us these great Tekken matches. Now one of these guys got to go home. Wow. Focus. Man, he is using so much relax. It has gotten him out of so much danger, and he's still swinging there. That's a trap. He hit him with it last time.
Down 4, nice.
I like that. I like that option.
Good long range option there.
4-3
gets the flow. Should go to the wall, and it's sidewall though. Down 3, idle spends meter, not going to be dead. One more hit does it. Oh no,
parry.
Not like
do
this.
You spin the rage right? Of course you do, and that's max damage.
No, look at Jeondding's health. This might be dead.
This is max damage.
This might be dead. There's no way though.
Oh, gets the wall splat.
One more hit on either
Step
side.
2, down 4-1.
He tried to DP.
Jeondding.
He tried to DP. Jeondding taking the first round of the potential final game.
4-3's coming out of nowhere. Down 4.
Oh.
Gets the focus. He's back turn. Punch him in the spine.
Great awareness there.
That was so good, Jeondding. Oh my God.
Oh, pick
in
up as
trouble
well.
right now.
Forward, forward, forward. Relax. He's looking for something. The jump back from Atif.
Oh, the blue stuff hits. This is big damage. He's not dead, but he's going to get great carry.
Yeah. Atif in trouble right now.
Life lead still in his favor, though.
A bar and a half. Spends it. A bit premature if you ask me, but it might not matter with the forward 3.
Yeah, that forward 3 is such a great tool. We saw it float him out of the relax last time. He got the full combo pickup. And you can see Atif's getting a little more comfortable in this matchup. Oh. The third dimension. The down 4-2 almost got him afloat. Sidestep 34.
Nice.
To the wall we go.
Might be a side. No, doesn't get at all. Meter available. I mean, it's basically rage. There it is.
Down 2. You talked about how Pakistan actually kind of innovated that down 2 tech. Not going to get a lot of damage, but look at the carry. Look at the positioning.
Forward, forward, forward. And the relax. Down 4.
Do it again.
Down 4. Oh, he did.
That could have been quarter circle 4-3. I thought we were going to see the retaliation from Jeondding. He didn't get it. Atif needs this round. He needs this game. Demon flip 3. Demon flip throw.
Raise
the blue
drive.
stuff. Goes for the handstand, gets the launch, no meter, no conversion into red fireball and the jab because he tried to move. Oh my gosh, Atif, stay alive here.
Down 4-2, floats him out the end, not going to get to the wall though. Nice, just takes the unskilled damage. Down 3. Down 2, Akuma drops the combo, but down 3 again to follow up. Atif, no meter to work with. Can he close out this round? I mean, a lot of time to play with, a lot of help on both sides.
If I'm Atif, I need this round. I want this round. I do not want you to have this.
You don't want to go to a final round situation, especially against someone like Jeondding with that level of clutch.
We were talking about how good he was in these situations. He's been here before.
They both have. They've both been to the grand finals. But one of them
4-3, down 4, one more hit. Atif goes for the chip 4-3, looking for a movement. Boost up. Oh, what a block! Atif stays alive.
Now with that, we're tied 1-1. This is now a first to 1 to make it into top 8 of Tekken of the last ever Tekken World Tour final for Tekken 7.
I'm glad you said ask him again. We got 2 games under us, 1 game left to go. New Orleans. If you would like Atif to take it, make some noise out there. Oh no. If you guys would like Jeondding to take it and go to the top 8, make some noise out there. Jared making some noise out there.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo. The entire crowd is rumbling.
I'm speechless right now.
The entire crowd is rumbling. This is the last game. One of these 2 players will be going to the top 8. And it's all decided on Infinite Azure. Let's go.
1 player makes top 8, 1 player goes home, and these 2 are top. I can't say enough. This was the top 2 last year. And again, they were in the same group last year.
It only goes higher, bro. Tekken 7 never stops delivering to the very end.
And Jeondding doing it with the low tier Eddy, man. I don't know. I mean, the stories we've had in this game, the characters we've seen perform at this stage.
Sidestep 4 gets under the fireball. He gets a full launch.
Gonna go for, yeah, the unscaled hit relax to follow up. Half the round gone.
Back 3-3 counter hit. He has been so successful getting these back 3-3 launches. One more hit should do it. Doesn't attack down forward 4. Jeondding.
I mean, Atif, you can really see that this is getting really intense right now. He knows that Jeondding takes 2 more rounds. He's done. He's last year's champion. But again, the curse is Steve. We've never had the 2-time champion.
Never had a 2-time champion.
The player who's supposed to win never wins it. Atif has both of those curses on his back.
Down 3, spins the bar. That is not good. Red fireball, takes the pressure. Demon flip the 3, not gonna catch him. Tries to get him again, handstand launcher. Jeondding with the combo.
Forward 3 does not work that time. Atif just shy of rage, tries to launch him. Nice, gets the pickup. Both of them, one more hit puts them into rage, but one launch ends this round for either side.
Oh! Sidestep 34, type it in. If a combo does not drop, this could be set point. Jeondding could cash his ticket and go to the finals. Atif, give me something. You need these rounds. You can't lose another one.
If there's any time to turn up, it's right now. But for Jeondding, the momentum. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Atif gets the big cash out, spins the bar.
They're chanting. They are chanting for Jeondding right now. I mean, everything's in. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Launch.
A lifeline. A lifeline for Atif.
Oh.
That could have been it.
Big counter hit.
Now, I don't know if this is going to be the round, but Atif, he needs to take some time to think, calm down. Forward 4. Forward 3. Just whips nice.
Down
no
3.
Way. No way.
Oh,
no way.
That is going to take off hella damage. He's not dead, but beat the damage. Wow.
Atif has rage. He has meter. Is he going to spend it? Fireball. Down forward 1. Down forward 1. 20 seconds left to go. The loser goes home. The winner makes top 8. 15 seconds. Jeondding not doing a single thing. Not push the button. Oh my. 10 seconds. Running 3. Down 4.
Atif but stays alive. Oh my God.
1 round at a time, but no meter.
Down forward 1. Oh man, he got the float. 4-3, gets the tailspin. Not a lot of damage, but it takes the momentum.
Forward 3, nice. Down 4 as well. Again, Atif taking some risks. Forward 3 gets the float this time, and this is good for Atif. He's taking time. He's building meter.
Bomb. Tackle.
Nice.
Reversal.
Reverse.
Ground and pound.
Every single hit lands.
Down forward 2, not gonna work.
Life lead now for Atif.
Looking for something.
Forward 3. Forward 3 again.
Oh, they're dancing.
Yeah, they've slowed this one down now. Atif's close to building some meter. If he could win this round, build meter and not spend it, that's an amazing outcome for him.
Oh, you better be careful with him like that. Down 3, spins it early. That's crazy.
Yeah. Punish that.
Yes, yes.
Jeondding in rage. We've seen the rage arts. We've seen the rage arts. Are we going to see another one here today?
6, 5, 4,
Oh, it whiffed.
3,
No! He can't do it! He can't do it! There's no time!
Oh my
There
God!
wasn't time, Steve! There wasn't time! Final round!
Oh my
Jeondding
God!
starts off with a launcher! Look at the damage already! Half bar gone, finishes it last hit. Jeondding, is he about to cash his ticket? Oh, it whiffed! Why did it whiff? The low parry! Is this it? Is this it?
Not it.
I think
It
so.
is it.
Oh, the red game, but it's not enough. Jeondding takes it. Ranchu runs out. Lowhigh runs out. This is a win for Korea right now for Jeondding.
Dog, y'all gonna tell me that's not some good ass Tekken? You gonna tell me what you just witnessed with your own eyes was not good ass Tekken? Tekken 7 never not delivers.
Our previous champion.
Eliminated.
Before top 8.
Eliminated.
Before top 8.
Eliminated.
Before top 8.
Jeondding sends home last year's champion in Atif. But guys, can y'all please make some noise for Atif? Atif, but last year's champion, not going to the finals, not gonna be in that top 8, but damn was it a run. This entire year, the fact that he got in by the skin of his teeth, like you said before, Oh, man. They're telling us to sit down.
We actually have to be told to sit down.
Bro, everybody back here is standing up. They gonna tell us to sit. I mean, I get it.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
My
I
God.
can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Our previous champion eliminated before top 8. And now here's the thing. There were so many curses at play. We've never had a 2-time champion. The guy who's supposed to win never wins. But like, they still make a... I think... You know the person who is really... He's the one who decided this. It was Lowhigh.
It was Lowhigh.
The moment he picked Atif's group, he decided this. And again, go back to the blind pick. They both asked for a blind pick. Atif goes for Feng. Does not work out.
Yep.
He picks Akuma too late. The momentum's already on Lowhigh's side. He takes it. And then Lowhigh, undefeated throughout the group, takes it over. I mean, Atif, but the guy everyone said, the guy everyone's worried about. And just like that, Jeondding and Lowhigh. And again, how many Koreans already is that in our top 8? First group was Ulsan and Rangchu.
Oh, dude.
I think we're gonna take a look at a second at all the groups. Obviously, this is how Jeondding and Lowhigh are winning. And again, almost perfect 6 points there. I think the max you can get is 8, just 2 points off, but won every single game. And again, sometimes Lowhigh just made it look easy.
Oh my God, dude. I'm literally still reeling. Like, I am still reeling. Because that was so good. Oh my God, the Tekken was actually ridiculous. The Tekken was actually ridiculous right there. But no, I'm really interested to see how many Koreans did make it through. We still have another group to actually go through. But as you can see right now, Ulsan, I mean, Rangchu, he's got the Korean flag up there.
Yep. So Ulsan, Rangchu, and then Lowhigh, Jeondding. So there have been 2 groups with 2 Koreans, and both the Koreans have made it out. You know, obviously, you had Akuma in Group B, but, you know, Ao and Arsene played completely lights out to get that point. Raif as well was very amazing, you know, in that group. And then there's one group left with 2 Koreans in it. And if history is anything to go by, me and CBM are probably feeling pretty good right now.
Well, I mean, look, if you just look at the fact that this is part of the Tekken story, the fact that we've had like new introductions to the world, the competitive world of Tekken 7 with Pakistan, with Arslan Ash, with Atif, with all these other amazing players from the region. And the story has been, who is that stronger region? For years now. If someone would tell you at a time that it was Japan, someone would tell you at a time that it was Korea. For a long time, a lot of people would tell you it was Korea. But right now, a lot of people would tell you it was Pakistan. A lot of people would tell you it was Pakistan. But right now, we have no Pakistan representation in this top 8.
No, you're Arslan Ash.
Arslan Ash, excuse me, my bad. Arslan Ash, I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't
The thing is, that
Ash.
loss to Atif, that felt like a loss for the entirety.
I'm looking at Atif as the remaining Pakistan player because I feel like it's such a high mountain that you kind of told him to climb.
Yeah, I mean,
and we knowing that we've never had repeat champions, that we've always been such a struggle to even get back there. I mean, hell, we saw the grand finals played out in group play from last year with the exact TWT champion. That's crazy.
Yeah, and now Atif has unfortunately, you know, gone home. But, you know, guys, there's been so much action that's taken place here. And if you've missed any of it, you know exactly where to be. TekkenWorldTour.com to find out everything you need to know about the Tekken World Tour in itself. And again, you see the Twitter or the X there. You've got Tekken and BNE Esports. I'll give you everything you need to know about Tekken and all the esports news as well. And then the YouTube BNE Esports as well to catch the replays of these matches and me and Steve losing our minds.
Oh, my God.
And everything that happened. And again, this is the final Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour, Steve.
The Bon Voyage. But guess what? It's saying goodbye, but we're saying hello to another Tekken. Definitely a familiar friend that will be available January 26, 2024, and that premium collector's edition can be yours. You can get all the character cards. You can get the arcade token. You can get the Leroy ring, and you can get all the sick costumes and the packs plus DLC, a steelbook on top of it, and 25 centimeters Gen statue. That can be yours. Make sure you go and pre-order right now. Of course, it does come out January 26th, and this is the next chapter and what's about to be a historic saga, man. Fist meets Fate in Tekken 8, and we're going straight from Tekken 7 to it. I feel like there's not a lot of games out there or any that has actually given us the opportunity to go from one competitive game story-wise and then go straight to the next one, where everybody's going to get an opportunity to start anew, start fresh, and the competition begins again. But coming off the heels of what we just saw in this last group play, there's another group with Knee, with CBM, with Tibitano, and we're going to get to it after this break. If you don't want to miss this amazing Tekken, don't go anywhere, because we still got to figure out who's going to be in the rest of this top 8. Stay tuned. Damn.